It's just not hurting at all. The beautiful hero. She cast it down on
Okay, and we are live.
Welcome to Nerdstown. I'm your mayor. We are back with another episode of our Nerdy Little News podcast, as we so lovingly have been calling it. We've got a lot for you guys. We've got conspiracy theories, lots of pop culture, some upsetting superhero comics news, some God fucking I've been waiting for the sci-fi news, this to drop for a long time. We've got some cool sports news for you guys. We got some a little heartbreaking sports news for you guys. Pop culture, film and TV. We got it all for you guys. So let's settle in. Let's get into this. I want to start with the sports stuff, though. I want to get that out of the way because I've been dying to talk about this for a while. Last year, or well, I would say earlier this year, but last season for the NHL, we watched Alex Ovechkin, the Great Eight, the Washington Capitals captain, score goal number 895, officially breaking Wayne Gretzky's record. It was towards the end of the year, and on the cusp of the postseason, where the goals don't technically count anymore. So we're like, awesome. This is great. Phenomenal. I watched that goal get scored. I watched the ceremony to celebrate afterwards, watching Wayne Gretzky pass the torch to Alex Ovechkin there on the center ice at Capital One Arena for the home of the Capitals. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. He was asked at the end of the season, is he retiring? He said no. I knew it was going to happen. I was waiting for it. And just a few days ago, there it is, number 900, the very first player in the NHL to score 900 career goals. Holy shit. If you're not an Ovechkin fan, you ain't got to be a Capitals fan. I'm not a Capitals fan. Hell, most of the time I can't stand the Capitals, but I am 100% an Ovechkin fan. Okay, the dude has put in the work. He's making the unattainable goal of greatest goal scorer of all time even more unattainable, and I can't wait to see the height that he takes it to, because the season is still just getting started. Guys, it is only the second month of the NHL season. We've gotten till June, and he's not retiring. Hell, I don't even think he plans to retire this year, so let's see how far we can get it up this season. He scored over 50 goals last year. If he can do the same thing again, we're looking at 950 NHL goals for the goal-scoring leader. You want to talk about something unattainable? This is phenomenal. Congratulations, Alex Ovechkin. Dude, you put in the work. I love watching you play. And holy shit, how the hell have you made all 900 with the same shot, the same move, the same position? It's unheard of, but it happened, and we're ready. We're here for it. Also in hockey, for you Vancouver Canucks fans, it's okay. It's okay. You can still be a Canucks fan. You're good. They stopped negotiation with one of the Filthy Five players. So it's okay. They didn't sign him. It's good. It's good. You're okay. You don't have to throw your shit out. You can still be a Canucks fan. And we can all give the finger to Vegas. So it's okay. Also talking hockey, staying in Vancouver, the PWHL had two new teams sign on this year, one in Seattle, one in Vancouver. Both have new team names, and honestly, I love them both. They're great. Hell, I love all of the PWHL names. I do. I love the meaning behind them all. But Vancouver's is probably the best one, especially if you're a James Bond fan, because the Vancouver PWHL team is called the Vancouver GoldenEye. Yeah, that's right. That's right, James Bond fans. We have a PWHL team to support. And I swear they need to lean in wholeheartedly to the James Bond conspiracy. If their season opener, if their home opener doesn't start with the GoldenEye theme as their women skate out onto the ice, I don't want it. Okay, that's how it's going to be. All right. The Seattle team, called the Seattle Torrent, leaning into kind of the same vibe of the Kraken. Beautiful. Their S is beautiful. The logo, amazing. I love Seattle hockey. As a Stars fan, it's hard for me to like any other NHL team. It really is, because fuck them all. They're all enemies in my eyes because we want the Stanley Cup. Okay, we've wanted it again since 1999, and god damn it, I would love to say this is our year, but fuck you, Glenn. You got some shit to fix. Beside the point, we're not talking about the Stars. We're talking about Seattle hockey. Seattle hockey, you guys have one of the most badass fan bases out there. First and foremost, the Kraken. Since you guys were announced in 2021, since you became a team, you guys have had one of the biggest fan bases with the most dedicated hearts I've ever fucking seen. You showed up for the first game and you packed that fucking arena every goddamn night. And the PWHL, when they went to Seattle last year to showcase their women on ice, y'all packed that arena again, broke some of the PWHL attendance records. Now you have your own team. I want that same dedication for those women that you give the Kraken, that you gave the PWHL when you didn't even have a team. I want that same dedication there for your women. I want it for the Torrent. And I can't wait to see what they do. Okay. So Seattle, you guys, look, y'all got close with the World Series, but now you got two hockey teams. Let's see if y'all can do it. All right. I am so thrilled with the PWHL. Starting off, the NBA has started off. Nothing exciting there. But then again, to me personally, the NBA doesn't get exciting until about halfway through. So, you know, I mean, technically the same can be said for all sports if you want to get technical. We'll get some news eventually. Now for the heartbreaking sports news. I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan. Okay. Every other Dallas team, every other North Texas team, I'm a full supporter of. FC Dallas, we may lose like motherfuckers, but I'm still with them. The Rangers, we may have only ever had a chance in 2023, but I'm still rocking with my Rangers. The Dallas Stars are looking like shit right now, but I'm still rocking with them. And the Mavs might piss me off wholeheartedly, but I'm still rocking with them. I can't stand the Cowboys. I can't stand them, mostly because Jerry Jones. Okay, the one thing I will give Jerry Jones is that motherfucker knows how to market. I've said it for years. I'm officially saying it on this podcast. Jerry Jones is a piece of shit outside of marketing. Okay. However,
And there's
Marshawn Nealand, a promising player, promising 24-year-old guy, had a hell of a game 2 weeks ago. Scored a touchdown, I believe his first in his NFL career. Got into some trouble with the cops after he ran at a traffic stop and was found later with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Living in the Dallas area, I don't know much. I mean, it's all over the news. But they're not releasing a lot. A toxicology has not been done yet, or if it has, they just haven't released the results yet. It is, some people believe he was on drugs. Some people believe he was drunk. Other people believe he was just having a bad day. We don't really fucking know. We do know, however, some people, including, I believe, his sister, had called the police to say he is having a bad day. He has said that he is looking to end it all, and unfortunately, he did. Our hearts go out to the Nealand family. My heart goes out to the Dallas Cowboys organization, because even though I'm not a fan, I know this still strikes for you guys. That was your teammate. That was your brother. That was a guy you guys, you get on that line and you fight to the death pretty much to get that, to get every victory that you can. You go through the wins and the losses together. So I know you guys are hurting. So that's what I got on the Nealon news. Ben, I know you wanted to talk about this a little bit.
Yeah, basically what you said. All I know is that he was stopped for a traffic stop. That's bare minimum what I know. I know that he fled, but I know that it was said that he was struggling in the moment, and from what I can tell, his teammates everybody's devastated. It seemed totally out of left field. He definitely seemed like he had a bright future ahead of him. And I just think that, it's just sad.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And normally we save this segment towards the end, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it now because this seems like a great segue. Let's get into our mental health topic. If you're struggling, you need to reach out. There are plenty of people willing to listen, willing to help. Matter of fact, I've been having the worst week of my life. Just moved out of my home state. Haven't really built up a good support system there yet, where I'm at now. And I'm not around my firefighters that I served with anymore. And one of those guys that I used to serve with took his life 3 years ago on this coming up Wednesday. And it's been hard for me. A couple nights ago, I ended up calling 988. That same number I tell you guys to call every fucking time. They helped. But it wasn't enough for me personally, because I needed a little bit more answers. I needed a little bit more. So I ended up calling my non-emergency number in the city that I live with. Had some first responders show up. I got some more details. I got some more help. Found out there's a first responder support group in the city that I live in now. And I'm going to start going there when they do their meetings and stuff like that. Getting my own help. Getting my own version of help. I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form. And this is also the reason why I stress the mental health so much on every podcast that I'm a part of, because it's very important to take care of your mental health, because otherwise you're not healthy. Your mental health affects everything. Mentality affects everything. So if you're struggling, get that help. Don't turn into Nealand. Okay? Don't let the demons win. Okay? Get that help that you need. Reach out. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not. I know that's the way it's seemed and the way it's been told to us for many years, especially those of you that are of the male gender or the male identity. Okay? You grow up with the man up bullshit. Well, man up and get yourself the help that you need and deserve. Okay? You want to man up? That's how you man up. You don't bury that shit. You don't compartmentalize. You man up and get the help that you are deserved, that you are owed, and that you fucking need. Because that is true fucking strength, is when you're down and you're damn near out, you ask for help. That's how you man up. That's how you woman up, okay? And that's how you they them up, okay? That's how you do it. Get yourself the help that you need. I did it. I did it. And I'm better for it now. I have the ability, or I have the tools now to help myself and to get help. So there's that. Let's get in, though. I've been dying to talk about this. The superhero news. This is kind of devastating, especially after a couple weeks ago, the news that I told you guys. Hey, we're looking at Batgirl coming back, which means if Batgirl can come back, maybe my show can come back. But now we've known Warner Brothers is up for sale. The same company that is trying to take over Paramount is trying to buy Warner Brothers, and that's Skydance Media. You don't know anything about Skydance Media. They are right-wing, far right-wing MAGA motherfuckers. Okay? You want to talk about propaganda? Look at Skydance Media. Okay? These guys don't like what's going on. These guys are trying to silence people. Okay? They're trying to get rid of other people. This is why Stephen Colbert is getting kicked off the air. It's the same motherfuckers. Okay? They are in Trump's pocket. All right? I don't get too political in public because it's not worth the fight or the grief. Skydance, if they buy Warner Brothers, you could kiss the DCU goodbye. And it's heartbreaking to me because we're finally getting the DCU that we deserve, that we're owed. If they get a hold of it, we're going to get a DCU that looked much more like the Snyderverse, except for worse. And it's not going to be good. You're not going to get messages of hope. You're not going to get messages of the minority fighting and winning against the majority, which is what DC Comics has always been. That's what the Superman movie was. Watch it again if you think I'm wrong. Really watch it again. It's hope overall is the message that Superman sends.
Hope over hate.
Superman is the epitome of hope. He is the pillar of hope. Always has been. And they want to turn him into a fucking MAGA god, which is so far against who he was. Hell, even the people that created him. Look at the two men that created him. Jewish immigrants in the 30s. In the 30s. I'm going to say that again. Jewish immigrants in the 1930s created Superman as a beacon of hope for themselves and for the entire world. What was going on in the 30s and then into the 40s, especially against the Jewish people? Ask yourself that. Find the answer and get back to me. And then they want to do this to him? No. I'm so far against this. The only other big company that is looking at buying Warner Brothers right now is Netflix. And while I'm not necessarily cool with Netflix buying Warner Brothers either, I'll take Netflix over Skydance Media any fucking day.
I feel like I'd take Disney.
I would too. I would too. Because you know what though? Because if Disney buys Warner Brothers, you know what we'll get? We could get movie and TV show representation of some of my favorite fucking comics. DC versus Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
We could get those. And I would I'd be here for that. 100%.
Okay, but here's the question though. Would they still get rid of James Gunn? Because of all the beef with Marvel and...
The possibility is there.
Yeah.
The possibility that the DCU is going to fold is there no matter what. Personally, I think Netflix is even looking at, possibly getting rid of James Gunn if they get a hold of it. It just sucks that all this is coming down right at the time where we're supposed to get one hell of a start to a set of comic book movies that were probably going to be the best since the golden age of Marvel, 2008 to Infinity War. So we'll see though. Hopefully, I'm really hoping. I'm hoping we'll see how it goes. But either way, I'm getting ready for it. As a DC fan, I'm used to this anyways. I'm used to the disappointment. I really am. And it sucks. But you know what? At that same time, I want to talk about something else I forgot to put on my thing. We're going to try to get him on later in this podcast. A buddy of mine, I talked about this last week, did a fan film where he played Batman himself. Let the fan films happen. Let them happen. Let's go. Who's going to sue us right now? Warner Brothers? With what fucking money? They're getting bought. Fuck them. So go make your fucking fan films. Tag me, bitches. I want to see them. All right? Because the only people that know how to make these fucking movies are the people that read the goddamn comic books anyways. Y'all are going to know what we want to see in a movie anyways. So go make them. Tag me in them. Put them on YouTube. I don't give a fuck how poor quality the fucking shit is. I will watch that shit and
Star
hopefully
Trek
enjoy
fan
it.
films. Who the fuck's gonna sue us?
And
Right.
you can add films because like Letterbox is a
Yeah.
review tool that I use. And you can add films to Letterbox. So if you make a fan film and you let us know about it, I'll add that shit to
review it.
Letterbox.
We'll
I'll
review it. We'll watch it. Because I watched my buddy's film. I did. I watched it the night after it dropped because that's when I was able to get around to it because I took my own kid out on Halloween. So I wasn't able to watch it on Halloween. So I watched it November 1st. And let me tell you, for a low budget film, that shit was phenomenal. Okay, I enjoyed it. It's 57 minutes long, and that's including both sets of credits. It is a great film. Okay, they weren't able to do a lot because he was filming this out of his own fucking pocket. Okay, and he's not a millionaire. Hell, I don't even think he makes six figures a year. Okay, this is a regular dude that decided, you know what, I want to have some fun, and he did it, and it looks great for what it is. I loved it. It had the classic Halloween film vibes. It had the classic Batman film vibes. Okay, it was great. And like I said, I'm going to try to get Nick on later on this podcast here in a little bit, so he can talk about it. We can discuss that movie. If not, we're going to shoot for next week. On to the sci-fi topic, though. Another topic I've been dying to talk about. The coolest IP just teamed up with one of my favorite IPs of all time, Lego. We were announced this. We were announced this back on Star Trek Day in September. Okay, on First Contact Day. Okay, or not First Contact Day, but on the September 9th, the official air date of the first episode of the original series in 1966. That is officially Star Trek Day, and that is when we were announced. All we got was the Next Generation transporter pad beaming in what looked to be Jean-Luc Picard, and then all of a sudden it went from a full human form to a little bitty Lego. And we were announced Lego was teaming up with Star Trek. Well, they just showed us what we're getting. And guys, oh my God, John, you've seen it. I know you're just as excited as I am. Now,
Oh yeah.
before I get into all of it, we know the price. We know the price. It's fucking steep. Okay. It's fucking steep. It's $400. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking steep. However, it is probably the most worth it set I've seen from Lego in a while.
Yep.
Because one, the size, it's the USS Enterprise D with 9 minifigures that come with it on a display stand.
3,500 pieces.
The size of the Enterprise D. Okay, the dude, they released it in Switzerland there at the Lego headquarters. They were showing it off there. The dude showing the USS Enterprise D had to have been 6 foot something. Okay, this is not a small, average dude by any means. This is not a fucker who's tall. He's big, massive ass fucking hands, and his hands. The saucer section alone, because yeah, they showed it can separate, which is the coolest thing. We've seen the saucer separate in the show. They made it happen in Lego. It's cool as fuck. The saucer alone. Okay, imagine this is the Enterprise D saucer. Okay, for the Lego set. That's how big his hand was compared to the fucking saucer. Fuck! This set is huge. And I'm so excited for it. The 9 minifigures that we get are probably the coolest 9 minifigures that we could think of. Of course, you're getting the entire crew. Jean-Luc Picard. You're getting Riker with his trombone. You're getting Deanna Troi. You're getting Dr. Crusher. Wesley Crusher. We're getting Geordi LaForge. Worf. Guinan. And Data with Spot. So we're getting the 9 most awesome minifigures. With this, though, I was talking to Ben about this a little bit earlier. I think this is a test. I wholeheartedly believe. Why do they start with Next Generation and not the original series? Let's be honest, people. Okay, for those of you that are Trek fans, Next Generation has been the most influential Star Trek ever. Okay, and I say that as a fan of the original series. The original series started it, yes. However, Next Gen kept it alive. Without Next Gen, we would have nothing else. Nothing. Okay. Without Next Gen, the only other Star Trek thing we ever probably would have gotten would be the J.J. Abrams reboot films, which weren't even reboots, they were an alternate timeline films. Okay, those are the only things we might have ever gotten. Next Gen is the most viewed, the highest rated. When people search for Star Trek costumes, they're the ones that the Next Gen uniforms are the most often bought. The Next Gen phasers are the most often bought. The tricorder, you name it. People know Next Gen more than they know almost any other Star Trek IP other than the original series. And the people that know anything about the original series, most of the time it's, well, I know Spock and I know this. So
Either that or they're much older than we are.
Right. And so that's why we're getting Next Gen. I wholeheartedly believe that's why we're getting Next Gen. They're going to see how this set does, and I can guarantee you one of two sets will be next. Next up, we're either getting a Next Generation shuttlecraft with a couple figures that you can put inside of it, which will be priced probably about $30 to $50, a more affordable option for Star Trek fans, or a USS Enterprise NCC 1701 original series set. The question I have, though, is we saw the detail work they had on the Worf minifigure. I loved it. I really did. If and when we get an original series set, and if and when we get a Deep Space Nine set, are they just going to paint Spock's ears on, or are we going to have a headpiece with ears for Spock? And the same with Quark and the Ferengi. Are we getting a headpiece for the Ferengi, or are you just painting them bitches on? Because I know the Ferengi headpiece is kind of well, hell, I've got Quark with me right here. Look at the detail work on this figure. This is one of the little 6-inch figures that came out in the 90s. That's not exactly an easy piece to fucking make, especially in a 1-inch or not even 1-inch figure. Okay. But I'm excited for this. I really am. John, your thoughts?
So, interesting note, and it's fun, and it's funny that you bring up the shuttlecraft, because if you pre-order the USS Enterprise D, you actually get a shuttlecraft set that comes with Ensign Ro as well, that you can put her in. You can put all your figs in. Not all of them.
I
but
fucking told you.
But you could put like 1 or 2 in there.
I fucking told. Exactly.
And it comes as a freebie if you pre-order the set.
That's exactly what I was talking about. I knew it. This is a test run, and the shuttlecraft is going to drop after the original does. After the first one, the Enterprise D, which drops November 28th. It's going to drop maybe a couple of weeks later. And I'm telling you now, I'm calling it now because I know the way Lego does this shit. I'm calling it now. It's either going to be $30 or not 50, but 60. $30 or $60. Okay, I'm calling it now. It's going to be the more affordable set. I'm calling it now. Watch me be right. Watch me be right. I guarantee once these two sets do well, we're going to get an original series set. Whether it's maybe they might let us have the bridge and a few of the characters to put them on. Because the original series, arguably with Lego, would be the easiest set to do. Figure-wise, that is. Because the minifigs for the original series, most of them are fucking human, except for the one goddamn alien, Spock, Leonard Nimoy, and you just put the fucking ears on the molded headpiece. Still fucking easy. So I guarantee that's what we're getting. That's what we're dropping. So yeah. Okay, that is a $30 set. That is a $30 set. I'm calling it now.
So that's the freebie you get when you pre-order the Enterprise.
And after the pre-orders are done, after the Enterprise drops, a week to 2 weeks later, that's going to drop as a $30 set. I'm calling it now.
Like I said, you can put your little minifigs in there too. So
let's see. Next sci-fi topic.
Wait. On the Lego topic, though, some of the other sets that they've released, like in the last month, have been great too. The fucking Death Star is amazing, but $1,000 is insane. But with how much it comes with is crazy. And then the Goonies one.
The Goonies one is $600. $600 for the Goonies one.
Was it? Hold on, wait.
While he's
I'm
looking that
literally
up,
on the
I'm
site
like, while
right
he's
now.
looking that up, I do have some more thoughts.
Okay, yeah, continue on.
So the saucer section will also separate from the Star Drive section. There is a little shuttle bay. It's the main shuttle bay that's at the back of the saucer section that you can open up, and there's a little shuttlecraft in there. And it also has the dedication plaque that's hidden away inside that little shuttle bay.
And also, that shuttlecraft is how you separate the saucer.
Yep.
Taking out that shuttlecraft is how you separate the saucer.
Yep.
It's the cool little details like that. Like I said, I'm in love with this. It's $400, but trust and believe, my ass is saving up, and I told my wife I will be getting one. I will be getting one.
Actually, it's the Goonies set is only $330.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. And it comes. It's 2,912 pieces, and it comes with 12 minifigures.
Yeah.
So.
The Goonies set. I want to get one of those and have the Goonies cast sign it. 100%.
The Jack Sparrow Black Pearl one is really cool. It released a couple months ago too.
But we have two returns though that I want to talk about. One in the sci-fi section, and then we're getting to film and TV. And I'm excited for both of these. Ben, you had the sci-fi one. Someone is returning to the Predator franchise. Who is it?
Arnold Schwarzenegger is in talks to return to the Predator franchise.
Get back to the chopper! I don't know why you left it the
first. Beat me to it. No, get to the chopper! No.
Yes. But I don't know, with all these like Sigourney Weaver's talking about coming back to Alien, Arnold's talking about coming back to Predator, I don't know. It sounded like some legends are coming back, and that is pretty cool. If done right. If done right, because another legend is coming back to a film franchise we haven't seen in 30 fucking years. This dude deserves it more than anybody. We've been dying to see him come back to film since he left us in the early 2000s. Okay, we know his story. All right, his story's heartbreaking to all of us. He was our childhood. The two movies they put out in this film franchise have been goated for fucking years, okay? And we're getting a third one. The man, the myth, the legend, the badass, the ever so cuddly, you know his hugs feel good. Brendan fucking Fraser is coming back to the Mummy for the Mummy Returns for a third goddamn time. Oh my God. I know I'm shouting. I'm sorry, headphone users. Super psyched for this whole fucking episode because this shit is fucking great.
I love Brendan Fraser. I've always loved Brendan Fraser. From Airheads to Encino Man to fucking Looney Tunes Back in Action, The Mummy Returns. You fucking name it. You fucking name it. God damn it. He's fucking excellent in it. His return to film with The Whale. Fucking phenomenal. Finally getting what he was deserved the first time around. A standing ovation that lasted 10 goddamn minutes.
Fuck yeah.
I want you. 10 minutes doesn't sound like a long time. 10 minutes does not sound like a long time, but do you know what a standing ovation is? People standing and clapping. Can you imagine clapping for 10 minutes straight? I can't. But he was fucking owed that shit the first goddamn time. And he got it when he returned to The Whale. When he returned with the movie The Whale. He also got his Oscar with the movie The Whale. He was deserved that the first time around with some of his other works, ones I just previously mentioned. He came back to TV with Doom Patrol, played Robot there. A phenomenal fucking show. Not an Arrowverse, but Arrowverse adjacent style show on HBO. Phenomenal. You get to see a lot more Brendan Fraser than we ever have in that show, but a good show nonetheless. Roles like Georgia the Jungle. Holy shit. I've seen Brendan Fraser in so much. I've loved him. His story, hearing why he left and why he was blackballed in Hollywood broke my goddamn heart. When he returned, I cried. I got to meet him. I cried. Okay, we took a photo op, and in the photo op, if you look in my eyes, I'm already tearing the fuck up standing back to back with Brendan Fraser in a photo op. I'm so thankful that he is back. I'm so thankful that he is returning to one of my favorite film franchises that he's ever been in. I'm so thankful for The Mummy to bring him back. And I cannot wait. I hope, as you said, Ben, I hope it's done right. I do.
Yeah, I hope that they don't. I don't know. I hope that it's not going to be cheesy, gimmicky. I hope that because as much as I love Brendan Fraser, I still hope that he fits a tone. As much as I hope that Rachel Weisz still fits the tone, because she's also being brought back for these as well. So it's not just Brendan Fraser. Rachel Weisz is reprising her role as well, and that's I don't know. I just hope they don't make it too gimmicky, I guess.
Yeah. Other pop culture news, though, Diane Ladd has passed away. Legendary actress from Chinatown who acted alongside Jack Nicholson. Faye Dunaway, Laura Dern's mother.
Yeah, Laura Dern's not having a good month. Her friend, Dr. Alan Grant, gets diagnosed terminal, and then mom dies not, a week, 2 later at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful actress, very talented. Definitely can see that she's Laura Dern's mother. Now, I did not know that she was Laura Dern's mother until this week, though.
Yeah.
But definitely,
I'm in that same boat. I didn't realize, and then when I found out, I'm like, oh my god, you're kidding.
Yeah.
And then I looked at them side by side. I'm like,
and I was
how did I not fucking know this?
Yeah, I can see it now. Hindsight, like Margaret Qualley. You know who Margaret Qualley is?
No.
Talk amongst yourselves real quick.
Oh man, we're about to get a history lesson, guys. Either way, phenomenal actress. It is heartbreaking to see this older generation pass away. I mean, they've given us so many great films, so many great shows. Again, we're just getting to that age. Like, while technically their movies weren't for us, they were out before we were even born. We were raised on them because our parents loved these movies, and they wanted to, of course, show them to us, just as we show our kids, or I guess I should say, just as I show my kids, the movies that I fucking love. I was raised with, such as the Jurassic Park franchises, getting to show my daughter that. But oh, okay. Yeah.
Name the Nepo baby. Who's her mama? Groundhog Day.
Oh shit.
Andy McDowell is her mom.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, and then you look at them and you're like, yeah,
No fucking shit. Yeah.
makes complete sense.
Right. But yeah, it's coming to this. Here we are at this day and age where we're getting old enough that our favorites are starting to pass away. And while we still have so many that are still with us, I can speak for myself, and I know I can speak for John, that the last 3 surviving members of the original series of Star Trek, when they go, it's going to be a hard day for me to get through.
We've already had
and I'm sure it'll be
damn it.
Right. Me and John already had one with William Shatner about a month ago. With him going to the hospital on Thursday, but still arriving at a convention for Saturday and Sunday, and John getting to meet him. So thank God for that. But those 3 guys are getting up there, and that show, the show that they did, the movies that they made, got us into Star Trek. Laid the groundwork for something that me and John hold so dear to our hearts, because their characters grafted who the fuck we are. And then on the writers aspect, as I was talking about last week, how some people credit the actors, not the writers. DC Fontana, one of the writers for the original series and part of Next Generation, the early seasons of Next Gen. When she passed away in, what was it, 2019, broke my heart. And so as we see the end of this era, what is, I would say, the golden age of Hollywood, with their deaths, gets kind of heartbreaking. Because luckily we still have their films, their media. Luckily we still have their media, and we can go revisit them whenever we want. But to those that,
it's not even just film or TV, it's music. I mean, Ozzy,
yeah,
Ozzy hit me like a brick wall this year. That
right.
was rough.
It's luckily we still have their media to revisit. Like me, when I'm missing James Earl Jones, losing him back in February fucking killed me. I'll watch Field of Dreams just to hear his voice again. I'll watch Sandlot just to get a piece of James Earl Jones, because those are my 2 favorite James Earl Jones movies. Like, don't get me wrong, I fucking love Star Wars, and yeah, him as Darth Vader, always perfection. But those 2 movies, you get to actually see James Earl Jones in them. And get his raw emotion. Revisit Lion King to have him tell you one more time that you're enough, you're worth it, you can change your fucking stars if you want to.
Yeah, but then you have to watch him die. Maybe don't.
But still, he comes back as a cloud, and he tells you you're still worth it and you can do it. So it's okay.
He comes back as a cloud.
As a cloud, that's your argument?
Yeah, that's my goddamn argument. All right.
Make the same argument, but
Respect.
Luckily, we still have the media. But to Laura Dern, to Diane Ladd's family and friends, our hearts go out to you guys. A horrifying loss, a heartbreaking loss for sure. And we're getting right around the corner from Bruce Willis, unfortunately. I mean, and I don't even want to talk about that one right now.
Yeah, that one's knocking for sure. Unfortunately, that.
Continuing on though with film and TV, we've got quite a bit here. Miss Piggy by J Law and Emma Stone. Is that supposed to be J Lo?
No, J Law, like Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone are apparently making a Miss Piggy movie. My fiance audibly groaned at this on both occasions upon it being mentioned. She hates the Muppets.
Well, I'm the most influential Muppet. I'm Kermit the motherfucking Frog, and that hoe, she doesn't deserve her own movie, but okay.
Listen, I will watch just about anything Emma Stone is in, though. So, like, I don't know, love her. Maybe it'll be redeemable. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Just an odd combo, and then to throw Miss Piggy in there was also just a weird thing. It was a really weird tagline to read.
But historically, though, Muppet movies do really good.
Yeah.
Historically, I mean, the Muppets Christmas Carol, the Muppets Treasure Island. Let's see, the one. Fucking what's it? Marshall, the guy that plays Marshall on How I Met Your Mother. He did a movie with the Muppets. Yeah, I can't think of his fucking name right now. Like I had it, and then I saw his face, and I was like, How I Met Your Mother, and then Marshall.
Seagal.
Yes.
Segel.
Jason
Segel.
Yeah.
Jason Segel.
His movie with the Muppets did really well. So I'm willing to give it a shot. Far be it from the horrible Kermit impression, but I think Miss Piggy does deserve her own story. I mean, let's look at how Miss Piggy has done historically. Sabrina Carpenter has pretty much all of her outfits post Disney have looked, Miss Piggy-esque. I'm pretty sure Sabrina Carpenter is trying to get in a Who Wore It Better competition with Miss Piggy, and I'm here for it.
It's Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh fuck yeah, it's Sabrina Carpenter. I mean, I'm not Kermit. I'm not down to fuck a pig, but
I would hope not, buddy.
But you know what? I will eat some ham and bacon though. Okay, I will tear that shit up for breakfast. All right. I'm willing to give it a shot though. I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's see what happens there. The Michael Jackson biopic. So I've heard a couple things. First and foremost, the original idea for the movie was Michael Jackson from the Jackson 5 all the way up until his death. Mm-hmm. However, it was, of course, in the third act of the film, going to get into the court case that Michael most notably was a part of. The I didn't touch the little boys case. Some of the victims spoke out, the family spoke out, so they decided to cut the film down. So now it's Michael Jackson from Jackson 5 all the way up until he becomes a superstar in the mid-'80s. I've seen the trailer. What I have seen, first and foremost, the Jackson genes run fucking strong. Okay? The Jackson genes run strong. Jermaine, based off of the voice alone, should wholeheartedly, I'm with so many people on this, based off of getting his uncle's voice down alone, should get the fucking Oscar. In this film, in this trailer, we see him talk like him, act just like him, move just like him. Michael was known, if for anything else, Michael was known for how amazing he could move. His dances, the way he could get his body to conform to whatever he wanted it to do. The man was a lyrical, musical genius. Okay, love him or hate him, phenomenal fucking shit. Okay, I'm a Jackson fan. All right, ever since I heard "Beat It," I've been a Jackson fan. Okay, you know, and then you add songs like "Bad." You know, what's the one that what's the one that Chris Tucker sings in Rush Hour 2 when he's on stage at that bar? Don't stop till you get enough.
Yeah.
That one. Fucking
Rock with
I love
you.
this.
I mean, there's countless.
Movie.
There's countless.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Jackson fan, so I think it's Jermaine's son, right?
Jermaine's son.
Jafar. Jafar. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
His son. It looks. You're right. Looks the part. It's so far based off of the biopics that I have seen come out since Rocket Man.
Mm-hmm.
Because Taron Egerton nailed Rocket Man. This one seems to fit the best.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jeremy Allen White. Love him to death. But seeing him as Springsteen is throwing me off. It doesn't fit. They seem to at least be nailing it so far. I'm a huge Jackson fan. I've been since I was a kid. Like
when we look at the other biopics that have come out, you're right. Taron Egerton nailed Elton John. Looked just like him, sounded just like him, nailed Elton John. Look at the guys that played Queen in Bohemian Rhapsody. Rami Malek, phenomenal as Freddie Mercury. Was the story 100% true to Queen's story? No. Sir Dr. Brian May has spoken out against it several times. But they looked just like them. That was the cool part. The Dirt, Motley Crue's biopic. Again, the story was so far off of who Motley Crue really was. They dumbed some of it down. They elected not to show some of the more, let's just say, illegal shit that they did during their run as Motley Crue. However, the guys playing Motley Crue, even MGK, I'm not an MGK fan by any means, but holy shit, did he look like Tommy Lee. He had Tommy Lee down to a fucking T in The Dirt. Those guys had them nailed for that movie.
Also, can we talk about that real quick? Because me and Em just talked about this.
I know. I was gonna have some cookies because you weren't talking.
Yeah. Well, okay. Give me just a second. We were just talking about MGK. When you bring that up, MGK is not a bad actor, y'all. Like, he's actually a very good actor. So when people were like, because he was supposed to be in Sinners. He was supposed to be not Rennick, but Bert, the other dude in the trio. He was supposed to be Bert, but they say the N-word, and he didn't feel right being in a movie that said the N-word having a mixed daughter, so he said no.
And I respect the fuck out of that, because let's go back to Django Unchained, where Leonardo DiCaprio had to say it. And Jamie Foxx and Denzel Washington and Samuel L. Jackson have all three said it was so hard to get Leo to say it.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of MGK for that. I 100% do. Again, I'm not a fan of his music. I haven't been. I don't. He's not my type of artist. He's not bad by any means. I've heard some of his songs. They sound really good, but he's not my type of artist. But his acting, I love him as an actor. He is the exact opposite to Jared Leto to me. Jared Leto, go the fuck back to 30 seconds, okay? Give me 30 seconds of you not on the screen.
Unless it's Requiem. Right. I think that's the only one you get to pass on. But he's in Bird Box. He's in the dirt. He turns down the sinners, and Ryan Coogler's like understandable. But now all of these people in the comments are like, he didn't turn it down. He wasn't even gonna get it, bruh.
They offered it.
I'm pretty sure they offered it to him and he turned it down. Like,
Right.
he's a
You know,
great actor. Y'all are giving.
Yeah.
He was great in Nerve. He was in Nerve with Dave Franco and Emma Roberts. That's a great movie. He's
But that movie's good.
Huh?
You said fuck her, but that movie.
yeah, fuck her, but that movie's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
he's been in a lot.
But yeah, again, back on a biopic though for Michael Jackson, I'm excited to see this. I really am. I really fucking
Yeah.
am. I think Jafar Jackson has nailed it.
It was just
Again,
really funny for me because I think maybe a week ago I looked at him and I said, you know what I'm surprised about a biopic that they have not done? And she was like, who? And I said, Michael Jackson. Why haven't they done a biopic on Michael Jackson? And then sure shit, the next week, Jafar Jackson is casted as Michael Jackson in the biopic for Michael Jackson.
Called it.
Yeah.
Called it.
But now for Hollywood execs that are listening, I know there's not any, but can we get a Van Halen biopic? I want a Van Halen biopic. I want to Ozzy, sure as shit, but Ozzy on one condition. On one condition.
Young blood.
Well, I was gonna say you either get the guy that played Ozzy in The Dirt because he also nailed Ozzy in that movie, or you get Youngblood.
I raise you the guy that played Mars in The Dirt as Ozzy.
He would also be a phenomenal choice. Also,
He
but let's
looks
be honest,
just like young Ozzy in the face.
Yeah.
So he's my only other choice, to be honest.
but if you're gonna dub the lyrics for Ozzy Osbourne, if it's not Youngblood behind the mic for the dubbing of the lyrics for Ozzy Osbourne, you're not doing it right, and I will riot. That is a fucking promise, not a threat. I will riot.
Okay, what are there rules? Are there rules for? Well, no, because Bruce Springsteen isn't dead. Right? He's not dead. No, he's not dead.
No.
So they don't have to be dead to write a biopic. Okay.
No.
Can we get a Dolly biopic?
Oh, I'm sure it's. I'm sure it's in
I
the
don't
work.
want it until she's dead because she's got so much works after she's dead.
Sabrina.
Yes.
Sabrina
I think
better
the
play
only
Dolly.
choice. Yeah, I was about to say the only.
Sabrina
choice
better
is
play Dolly in a biopic.
I'm just saying, I don't think her biopic will hit as hard.
Yeah, I don't think it will hit as hard until she is
Because
gone.
she does
But
have so much, especially she has like a whole album that's not even to be released until after she croaks.
why'd you have to put it like that?
God damn, man. Damn.
Right, we're not talking about.
You don't talk about my queen like that, motherfucker. Damn.
Why'd you have to put it like that?
About my mama.
I'm used to talking about my mom. Okay.
All right, let's continue on with this.
That's been
Let's get into the gaming topic. Mass Effect TV show and game updates. What do we got there?
Okay, so Mass Effect.
That was not a good face.
I don't know how I feel about this. It seems as though they're not bringing Commander Shepard in this at all.
So how the fuck we get Mass Effect?
That's what I literally looked at him and said the other day. I was like, what's the point of doing a Mass Effect show without Commander Shepard? And they basically said, well, Mass Effect has a bunch of choices, so I don't know how we make that into a TV show. Then don't.
Right.
Not everything has to be a TV show. So now they're like thinking that they're just gonna make this Mass Effect inspired theme TV show. It has nothing to do with the original
Let's see.
Mass Effect games.
What was the first one? Was Last of Us the first video game based show, or was it
Show?
No, it wasn't them.
Video game.
As far as show, I don't know. As far as movie, I would say probably Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but I'm not counting Mortal Kombat because Mortal Kombat has tried it several times as far as the movies go. Okay, and they only recently got it right,
Yeah,
and even barely.
right.
Okay.
Technically, the first game to get a show is Pac-Man.
Video game to show / movie.
Technically, the first, M just looked it up. Technically, the first game to get a TV show is Pac-Man. But that doesn't really
You know what?
count.
I'm not talking about that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going with Last of Us. Okay?
I just found
I'm not trying.
I will use my best judgment and I'll find it.
I'm not trying to blame Last of Us, okay? Because it's great so far. Okay. Yes, some of the hardcore gamers have had their qualms with the show, but overall, the numbers have been there. Okay. You got then let's see, the Mario movie was announced, and it was
Oh, I forgot about that too. There's another one. I forgot that.
Okay, hold on.
Then he. On the Super Mario's talk, while he's on mute, there's going to be another one that they're doing, Super Mario Galaxy, which I'm kind of excited about. Yeah, so they're same cast, same thing, but they're moving on with the Galaxy trope instead. Go ahead.
There's a Final Fantasy show.
Okay, all right. So let me get back on this tangent real quick. Okay, so you had The Last of Us, and it did great, especially that first season. It did great. The numbers were there. The fan base was there. Even the gamers that played the fuck out of that game were there for it, and they were rocking with it almost all the way. Okay, you had the Mario movie. The Mario movie pissed us off, but whatever. You had the Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie kind of was in the middle. Some people hated it. Some people enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because Minecraft, one, it didn't go off the original story mode for Minecraft. And even if it had, the kids that would have seen that movie are not the same kids that know and remember the original story mode that Minecraft had in 2012 when it launched. It was just a fun little movie. You had you're getting all, the Halo show, the Halo fans. We heard from John. It's pissing him off, and a lot of the Halo fans, it's pissing them off. It's not doing justice. The Fallout show is still in production, but from what it sounds like, Fallout is actually going to be a decent one.
Oh, Fallout's good.
I loved Fallout.
It's
yeah.
so good.
I love the Fallout show.
The Mass Effect show sounds like it's gonna be a fucking a failure before it even fucking drops.
Yeah, because I don't know how if they're going that direction and Commander Shepard's not in this, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like you're just making a space. I don't know, a Mass Effect adjacent show with no relation. It's like you're doing what you did to Until Dawn. You're literally doing exactly what you did.
Yeah, and Until Dawn sucked. The gamers raged against it. You had, let's see, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. If you want to make a show in the same universe as a game, do it the way the Cyberpunk Edge Runners did. It had nothing to do with the game other than it still takes place in Night City in the year 2077. And it still has all the same mods and stuff like that, body modifications and stuff, but it has nothing to do with the story of the game. It's just in the same universe. Do shit like that, okay?
They might be doing. The way they made it sound was that this show was going to tie into the new game somehow. So maybe, but I don't know. It just doesn't. To me personally, it doesn't feel like Mass Effect without Commander Shepard. That's where you have to start.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I think, as an avid gamer, don't get me wrong, would I love to see some of my favorite games get a film or a show adaptation? Absolutely. I think Red Dead should definitely get one, especially because the cowboy thing is so big right now with Yellowstone, 1835, the other one that they just did off the Yellowstone era, Yellowstone guys. Those are doing really good right now. Give us Red Dead. I think Red Dead would do phenomenal, but my only thing for Red Dead is cast the fucking voice actors. Because the voice actors for Red Dead not only did voice acting, they did the motion capture themselves. Okay, so cast them. Or ask them for the recommendations and do what Last of Us did and just include the voice actors in small cameo parts or in the background of the show. I would love to see Red Dead.
From what I know, Jeffrey Dean Morgan has been talked about pretty heavily for that.
Yeah. I would love to see Red Dead. Grand Theft Auto 5, personally, I'm not against it. I would love to see a film adaptation, and I think it had to be a film, but a film adaptation of the GTA 5 story mode. Because the way that GTA 5 story mode played out, originally was great. I enjoyed it. It felt cinematic. It felt like a fucking movie running through it. So I'd love to see that personally. But then again, cast the voice actors. Okay, cast the voice actors for a GTA 5 movie. Okay. But there aren't too many, but at the same time, I'm getting kind of fed up with the current status of video games getting turned into shows or movies because it's either a really good hit or it's a really bad miss.
I feel like, okay, here's my thing about it. I feel like they have better chances as shows, though.
Right.
Like, I feel that way about books, too. I feel like if you're going to make a book into a movie, it lands better as a show. You have more time. You have more leeway with your spacing.
Right.
But I don't know. It just a lot of shit gets lost in movies. You don't have near as. I mean, you think about doing a show and you're doing. I mean, depending on where you go. I mean, The Last of Us has an hour to almost an hour and a half long episode sometimes. So with that, like with HBO, those are longer episodes. So you get almost a movie length long episode. So you're getting at least 8 movies worth of content.
Right.
In comparison to the one movie worth of content. So,
but the reason
in theory should be the way to go.
Right, but the reason I say GTA 5 should be a movie rather than a show is again when you play the story mode for GTA 5, it feels more like a movie than it does a show.
No, yeah, it does. Yeah. But
Red Dead. Yeah, but like Red Dead is the exact opposite. Red Dead, when you play through that story mode, definitely feels like a fucking show rather than a movie. I want Red Dead. I love Arthur Morgan. I love that whole story. Jason, Marsden, that whole group, phenomenal. Dutch, give me that as a show. But at the same time, I'm getting kind of tired of it because it feels like some of the books that were turned into movies. You can tell when they care about the when it comes to them making it, you can tell who cared about the content and who didn't.
Like Stanley Kubrick and Mike Flanagan.
Yeah. But that's going to bring us to, let's see, our horror topic for tonight. More Scream 7 theories hit us.
Okay, so you know the plaid theory?
Explain.
In every single Scream, the ghost face wears plaid.
Okay, yeah.
There's always a scene where they are in plaid. Me and M believe that McKenna Grace is going to be one of the ghost faces in this upcoming one because she is wearing a plaid skirt and is seen wearing a plaid skirt in the trailer she is not as close to the other two girls as it seems. She is said to have the most gruesome death, though. So, I don't know. That's the only thing that makes me on the fence about this theory. But the plaid, it's just, it's right there.
Well, I mean, but also, I mean, you think about, she has the most gruesome death. The ghost faces that we've seen when they die, it's pretty fucked up the way they die.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
That's fair. But she's said to die at like a play?
Some school musical play, fairy tale, something.
Yeah, she's said to die at some sort of musical play. I don't know.
Let's look at Scream 3. Let's look at Scream 3 for a second, though.
That's fair.
They had that whole fight scene there in or 2, yeah. But still had that whole fight scene there in the auditorium on the stage. I'm just saying.
Fair. So our theory right now is that she is Stu's niece.
Okay.
And Anna Camp's character is Stu's sister.
Gotcha.
So we're not sure.
Isn't Scream 7? Isn't Scream 7 supposed to be like a callback to all of the other Scream films, anyways?
Yeah, for lack of the better term, from what I know, yeah.
Right. So I'm just saying, McKenna Grace being Ghostface, dying during a play as Ghostface, kind of call back to number 2.
All I'm saying is leave Mindy out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kill Mindy. I don't care if you kill Chad. I like Chad, but for fuck's sake, he's lived for 2 movies that he shouldn't have. You can kill him now. Jenna Ortega is not here. We don't have to do a fucking love trope with Jenna Ortega. So kill him off. Finally.
Victim number 1.
No, but for real, we talked about because our roommate, she doesn't hate McKenna Grace, but she doesn't like McKenna Grace because she's being thrown in her face constantly. And I get that. I feel that way about Jenna Ortega. Or Joel McHale. But that's another story.
Another story for another day.
That's another story for another day. But I feel that way about Jenna Ortega. So Jenna Ortega's not here anymore. Kill him off.
Yeah.
Replace Jenna Ortega with McKenna Grace. By all means. But yeah, no, we think that he could either be like there's somebody working with him inside a loony bin as far as Stu goes. I don't know. I feel like Stu's got to play a bigger role. If he doesn't, I feel like people are going to riot this one. Like y'all have teased him way too much in this at this point to not follow through. But yeah, that's really, really all I've got. Just that we think that McKenna Grace might be a ghost face and that she could be related to Stu. But moving on to
next up on the docket, Gremlins to get a reboot with Spielberg. First and foremost, any Spielberg film. Okay, I'm a Spielberg stan. I love Spielberg. From Jaws to Star Wars to Indiana Jones to Jurassic Park to Gremlins to E.T. If the man touches it, it's gold to me. Okay, the golden trinity in fucking Hollywood, especially in the 70s and 80s, was Spielberg as director, George Lucas as producer, and the God himself, John Williams, as the composer. So I'm cool to have a Gremlins reboot. First and foremost, loved Gremlins.
Quick correction though, Spielberg did not originally do Gremlins. If you didn't,
he didn't.
No, Joe Dante did. Joe Dante, the person that did Small Soldiers and The Burb.
Right. Yeah.
So
That's
no,
fair.
I just thought it was cool that he was rebooting it too. Like,
Yeah.
is Dante?
Either way, my point still stands. Spielberg is going to touch this. It's going to be gold.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
kind of
love Gremlins.
surprised that Dante isn't, unless he's just retired at this point.
I think he might be, but
Yeah. I mean, he's 70.
Gremlins. The first two Gremlins were phenomenal. Okay, Gremlins, the first one, is probably one of my favorite alternate Christmas movies. Okay, because I don't like typical Christmas movies. Fuck Hallmark. I love when I think of Christmas movies, I'm thinking Elf, I'm thinking Die Hard, and I'm thinking Gremlins. And for those of you, I said it, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and you can suck my dick. If you don't like it, you can fall off Nakatomi Plaza just like Hans Gruber does. Thank you. Come again. Gremlins is a phenomenal film. I fucking love Gremlins. I love. God damn it! I mean, first of all, the original form, the pre I fed it before midnight form, so fucking cute. I always wanted one. Okay, always wanted one as a goddamn pet. I've been dying to get a plushie. And then the after I fed it after in midnight form, the gremlin form, holy fucking shit, just terrifying, cool as fuck. And then the differences in them,
Stripe.
Spike,
Look,
or Stripe, who has
Yeah,
the fucking
Stripe.
mohawk on his fucking head. You had the one that had a bikini on with gremlin titties and red hair and lipstick. She was a gremlin hooker, okay? For all intents and purposes, was a gremlin hooker. That shit still cracks me the fuck up, okay? And it cracks me up more now that I get the fucking joke. Now that I'm old enough to get the fucking joke, it cracks me up even more. I go to conventions a lot, and every time I go to conventions, there's always one dude that's selling a life-size fucking gremlin doll, and they're always expensive. But previously, the last one that I saw was Stripe, and I wanted to get it so bad, but they want like $300. They wanted $300 for this one. And I was like, I'm not paying $300 for this. I'll figure it out. I'll buy a different one somewhere else or something. But I love those two films. Absolutely great. Them jumping in the water to multiply more, to take over this entire fucking town. Holy shit. I mean, it's just a terrifying scene. They jump into the community indoor pool. And they can't be stopped. And it's feeding time. Beautiful.
No, I mean, if anybody's going to take it over, Spielberg might as well be here. If it's not going to be Joe Dante himself, it might as well be somebody that could do it justice.
Be the man.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to, and I'm really excited for it. Gremlins is one of my favorites around Christmas time as well. So
right.
I'm also super stoked about that.
Next up on our docket, though, It, Welcome to Derry. What do we got on that?
So, fun little crossover. Do you know who does the It movies?
Is that not Spielberg?
Nope.
No.
Andy Muschietti, I don't know how to say it. The dude that did the fucking Flash movie.
That movie does not exist. That movie does not exist.
Literally. So when I found this out, it kind of just put a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, how were you backing Ezra Miller? Anyway. But what do you think about it? The Welcome to Derry show? Because I don't like it so far. I've only watched one episode and it's boring as fuck to me.
Just gonna say it's boring. I don't
like it's Derry back in the day. It's
with
they're all related to the people.
There's also no weird. They're trying to tie in The Shining, kind of.
Yeah, they're also trying to tie in The Shining, which is kind of weird. I don't know. It just feels.
Where's Stephen King on this? Where's the man that wrote the shit on this? I mean, for fuck's sake.
I don't think anywhere, but As far as I know, he has nothing to do with it, but maybe he does.
I mean, probably
I
not,
don't
but
know.
like at this
My
point in time,
viewpoint was just what I was going to talk about because I think it's boring as shit. But
yeah,
maybe I just haven't gotten into it as much. I'm not like I like Pennywise, but I'm not like a Pennywise bitch. Like it's not.
yeah,
He's not my favorite. Like I wholeheartedly agree that if the original wasn't Tim Curry, it wouldn't have hit as hard. And
yeah,
then the remakes are good. I don't care. Like they're
right,
good. But Pennywise is just not my favorite. He's never been my
right,
favorite. And I don't think that Bill Skarsgård would have had a platform if Tim Curry hadn't have given
right, right,
Pennywise. So, like, not that Bill Skarsgård didn't do great, but
right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Tim Curry, yeah, walked so he could run.
Right.
Anyway, it just feels boring and lackluster so far. I'm hoping that it starts to pull together. The kills are cool.
Yeah.
The kills are cool. Some of the kills have been cool so far. There were murked people in the first episode, so that's cool. But aside from that,
but see, you saying that you're hoping that it's going to take off later on. This is where I have my beef with streaming versus this is part of my beef with streaming versus television shows, old school television shows. A television series back in the day, if the first season wasn't great, give it that first season. By the second season, they've usually got their shit together, and it's going to take off, and it does well. And they were able to have that because they knew they had that time.
mm-hmm.
Streaming, you don't necessarily have that time. You got to get it right off the bat.
And if you don't have that hook, your show's dead in the water.
Right. You're going to get your 8 episodes, and that's it. You're not getting a second season.
Yep.
You don't have that ability with streaming, much as these old TV shows did. Because with older, with TV shows, you were guaranteed at least 20 episodes.
Right.
And so you had 20 episodes to pick your shit up and figure it the fuck out. Going back to Star Trek Next Generation, we talked about, me and John talked about this on one of our podcasts episodes for Two Captains. Star Trek, the first couple seasons for Next Generation didn't do well overall. But they started to pick up towards the end of the first season, which greenlit the second season. They started to do really well towards the end of the second season, greenlit the third, and by the third season, boom, that show redid everything. I mean, again, without Next Gen, Star Trek wouldn't be around anymore. Shows like How I Met Your Mother, that first season, I'm not gonna lie, I love the fuck out of How I Met Your Mother. That is one of my favorite shows. Okay, but that first season, they were still trying to figure it out. By the end of the first season, they had started picking up, and that second, third, fourth, fifth, onto the seventh season were great fucking shows, great episodes. You had that ability. You don't get that with streaming. You get eight episodes to nail it, and you're lucky to get an hour per episode of those 8 episodes to nail it. So you gotta get your shit on to get this done. But let's get into Ella Beatty, Warren Beatty's daughter, to take on the role of Lizzie Borden in Ryan Murphy's Monster adaptation. What the fuck is a monster adaptation of Lizzie Borden?
So Monsters is like Ryan Murphy's line of serial killer shows. So he had Monsters, Dahmer, he had Monsters.
So we're not turning Lizzie Borden into a monster.
No.
It's okay.
It's just is what he calls his line of serial killer shows. So yes, Ella Beatty, Warren Beatty's daughter, has been casted as Lizzie Borden. Charlie Hunnam, which Ryan Murphy is known to do this. He loves to recast people in his shit. He did it with Evan Peters. That's why Ryan Murphy is kind of hated a lot,
right,
for his treatment of Evan Peters and wanting him to be this villain role and everything, and Evan Peters not wanting to do that, but he continuously recasted him as that. He has recasted Charlie Hunnam, who just played Ed Gein, as Lizzie Borden's father. Another recast, not necessarily in his Monsters franchise, but in his American Horror Story franchise, Sarah Paulson is also set to play Eileen Wuornos, another prolific serial killer. He again loves him some Sarah Paulson, so he has recasted her in this franchise as well. I'm pretty sure she has at this point been in pretty much everything he has put out except for Glee as far as franchises go. And I don't even know if she hasn't been on Glee. So, Sarah Paulson.
She may have been. I got you.
So Ryan with Sarah Paulson and Charlie Hunnam is basically Tim Burton with Johnny Depp. And
I wouldn't say Charlie Hunnam quite yet, but Evan Peters for sure. But for him to just recast him after he was just Ed Gein into, I mean, it's Lizzie Borden's father. He's not necessarily known to be the best of men. So again, another semi-villainous.
Yeah.
Ish, not necessarily in comparison to Lizzie Borden, which I'm sure they're going to portray that in a. I have my own views on Lizzie Borden. We can get into that on another episode, but
she wasn't on Glee, but she was supposed to be on Glee. Do you know who Emma is? The one that will eventually get with her redhead.
Yeah,
the germaphobe.
Yeah,
she was supposed to play the germaphobe redhead.
Okay, so ironically, she was supposed to be in Glee.
She was committed to something else.
But she was committed to something else at the time. So Ryan Murphy loves Sarah Paulson. To prove my point.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he's recasting a bunch of people as his serial killers and their family. I don't know. I have my own views on Ryan Murphy. Again, I don't think it's the most accurate depiction of serial killers, and nor is it, and sometimes it borderlines making them into victims when they don't. Yeah, thank you. Romanticizing them when they shouldn't be. So I don't know, but for that, there's that news.
Well, with that, let's get on to the last piece of horror news we got. Frankenstein, the breakdown. Ben, I've been dying to hear what you have to say about this. Your autisticness, has it kind of settled down on this? Have you figured it out yet, or are we still kind of?
I've figured it out. So
Okay.
My biggest beef. I enjoyed the movie. Let's start.
Yeah.
My beef was I didn't know what to rate this movie because I thoroughly enjoyed it, thoroughly glued to this movie.
Right.
But I had some deeper underlying English teacher beef with it that I was torn between because I've read the novel. It is my favorite classic novel of all time. So I mean, let's just get into some of the differences. Let's start there.
Okay.
So Elizabeth's. I am going off to remind myself. I'm going off of a Screen Rant of major differences, just so we're aware. Elizabeth's love for the creature is unique to Del Toro's film. So my commentary on that is Elizabeth in the movie is she loves the creature. She has an I can fix him complex with the creature.
Gross.
Yeah. Which I don't know. Kinda, meh, I don't know. Kinda can see it. But I don't hate that. I'm on the fence about that. Anyway, let's move on to the next. Elizabeth is in the novel. She is engaged to Victor. Victor Frankenstein, if you don't know, which please, for the love of God, at this point, know this. Victor Frankenstein is the doctor. The creature is the monster, not Frankenstein. Anyway, moving on. Elizabeth loved Victor in the novel, so she was engaged to Victor in the novel. She cannot really stand him in the movie. She is actually engaged to his brother in the movie. And in the novel, I believe that William is a child in the novel, if I remember correctly. But she is engaged to William, who they're about the same. They're give or take a few years from each other in the movie. But she meets him, and it's kind of, honestly, it feels kind of like a nod to how Mary Shelley felt about Lord Byron. Because she thought he was kind of vile and didn't really like him, and there was just some deeper issues there. We'll get into that in a minute. So she loves Victor in the book. Obviously, she's engaged to him. They're going to get married. It is on their wedding night that some things happen with the creature. That's not necessarily a thing, but whatever. His father in the book. Okay. His father in the book is not abusive, but his father in the movie is abusive, and I kind of think that it adds to it a little bit. It kind of explains why he is the way he is, why he treats the creature the way he is, why he kind of turns the creature away. I felt like it didn't really explain that all too well in the novel, so I kind of liked that addition. The brother does still die in the film, but it is not by the hand of the creature. Elizabeth does still die in the film, but it is not by the hands of the creature. They do take a lot of the deaths by the hand of the creature and make it more kind of situational, and again, kind of just like we talked about with Ryan Murphy. Guillermo del Toro kind of has the trope of kind of humanizing his villains, I guess. In the book, there is no Justine, there is no Henry, his best friend, there is no Safi, or not in the book, in the movie. The novel doesn't feature Henry Harlander, which is a new character in the movie. Which doesn't really add much. He's just kind of related to Elizabeth, and I think it kind of takes the hey, it's not incest anymore out. Because in the novel, Victor and Elizabeth are sort of related. So I think
I'm gonna have to reread the book.
What?
I'm gonna have to read.
Yes. Yeah. The creature of the original novel has a bigger body count, as I originally said. He murks a fuck ton of people in the book. And it's more or so to hunt Victor, to taunt Victor, to tear Victor down to his very core. He does still. I do like that. Del Toro is about the only one that has ever depicted the creature as intelligent. He doesn't, y'all. I'm not doing that. Sorry, my cats are.
I know exactly who you're talking to, man.
That's Jamie.
So where was I?
You like that he's the only one that's shown the creature as intelligent.
As intelligent. So he doesn't start off as intelligent like he does more so in Shelley's novel, but he has more of a like baby growth, like where the only thing he can say at first is Victor, like it's his dad. Like it's a very they really tie in the father dad issues with Victor's biological father, and then that transferring to him and the creature, and then eventually that resolution does come. You do meet the DeLacy's, or the old man, the blind old man that does teach the creature how to read and different things in the novel. They don't reconcile. Victor and the creature don't reconcile in the book, but they do in the movie, and I kind of love that. And it ends more hopeful than the novel. Like in the novel, it's basically said that the creature goes off, and after Victor dies, he sets himself on a funeral pyre in the Arctic, and he's just gonna basically commit suicide out there because he has no reason to live anymore. And in the movie, you kind of get this forgiveness arc between Victor and the creature, and the humanity of like, okay, maybe he does get to live on, like he's not this monster. And I do kind of like, because I never viewed the creature as the monster. The monster is Victor Frankenstein. Always has been. That's what Mary Shelley intended.
Right.
Victor Frankenstein is inspired by Lord Byron. Lord Byron is ended in this movie. This is my biggest beef with the movie. The ending quote of Frankenstein, the movie, is a Lord Byron quote. And Lord Byron, I mean, he was basically in an affair with Mary Shelley's stepsister. He knocked her up. He left her. He did a bunch of shit to Mary Shelley, right?
Right.
Completely downgraded women. So to throw him at the end of Mary Shelley's work just felt like such a
slap in the face.
A slap in the face, yeah. But
Yeah.
it could have also been a, hey, yeah, Victor Frankenstein is the monster. Lord Byron.
You know what? I would love to say that that's probably the way that I'm going to go out on a limb, having not seen this. I'm going to go out on a limb. Movies have gotten complicated with their tie-ins and their messages. It's gotten real complicated. You know, some movies, very easy to tell what they're trying to say. Other movies, as of recent, have gotten kind of like, no, you really need to read into this to really understand. And I think that's probably what they were going for was, hey, this Lord Byron quote is meant to tell you Victor's a fucking villain. And if you agree with this shit, you need to change.
Right, maybe. I don't know. And if that's what they're going for, great. If not, then that feels like a slap in the face to Mary Shelley. As far as they do make Victor the villain. Victor is the villain of this one, and a lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it. Speaking of standing ovations, Jacob Elordi, his standing ovation was 13 minutes long for this. 13 minutes.
God damn.
So
that is phenomenal.
He was phenomenal. Like, this is by far his best role.
I'm so glad you're in here.
Oscar Isaac was great. Again, I was glued the entire time.
Yeah.
My beefs are strictly literary. My beefs are also, I can see where it added such a beautiful thing to it. And honestly, I don't really think it's beefs at all, other than the Lord Byron quote. Again, I think it's that. I think that's what was throwing off my tism this morning. It was that. The tying him in. But everything else, I can see where it was just, as far as a film about Frankenstein that has captured the most essence of Frankenstein, I would say Guillermo del Toro probably nailed that the most. I mean, this story was a group of writers that gathered around a table and shared a bunch of ghost stories. That's where Frankenstein comes from. It's Percy Shelley, Mary Shelley, Lord Byron, Claire, her stepsister, all just sitting around a fire talking about Frankenstein. And then John Polidori writes the story, The Vampire, which is where Bram Stoker eventually gets Dracula from. That night pivots horror in an insane way, honestly.
Yeah.
So she wins this contest by pretty much, and they're all like, "You got to write this book. You got to write this book." And so she does, and for that time period, she kills it. And so she actually publishes it anonymously because she's afraid that as a woman and as a first-time writer, talking about Galvanism and things like that wasn't going to be kosher. And not to mention her lifestyle was very, I would constitute poly for the time. Very poly. Between Percy and, I'm pretty sure they all had something going on with each other, pretty much. But yeah. So as far as capturing the essence of that night and that what came of that night, I think that Guillermo del Toro has captured that essence the most. But I can see people's qualms. I can see people's disdains. But my 3.5 was where I was teetering, and my 3.5 and 4 was where I was teetering. But I'm sticking with my 4 because I think that he does capture the most essence of it that anyone has.
And with that, we're out of the horror topics and we're into a fun one now. No, it's not our game. We're not on our game yet. No, we still got a little bit. We've added a new topic list. You heard us kind of tease this a couple weeks ago on our podcast. It's conspiracy theory time. And for that, I need this hat. And I need to give you guys a little backstory. No, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored by any fucking means at all. But I got your number, Coca-Cola. Oh, I know the truth. Here's backstory. Circa 2019. No, circa 2020. Height of the COVID shutdown. I go to see my buddy Ben and his ex-monster, ex-wife, sorry. And they decided to take me and my girlfriend, who later became my fiance, and my wife, we would go to the Lincoln Park Zoo there in Chicago. And outside the Lincoln Park Zoo, first and foremost, the Lincoln Park Zoo is the oldest zoo in Chicago. Really cool. If you get the chance to go, I would say do it. It is a lot of fun. We enjoyed the fuck out of ourselves. However, height of COVID. Outside, they give you a list of 110 animals that you can see in this zoo. Amongst those 110 are a grizzly bear, a black bear, and a fucking polar bear. Of course, Chicago being the city of the bears and the cubs, of course they're going to have bears at their fucking zoo. So, I'm excited to see some fucking bears that aren't trying to kill me. Especially a polar bear. I've never seen a polar bear in person. We go to the zoo, and one of the first places we go to, there's this fucking seal in the tank, and the seal's cool as shit. You could pet him if you wanted to. He honestly didn't feel the way I thought a seal would feel, but at the same time felt the exact way I thought a seal would feel. Sweet little guy. Don't even remember his name, but he was cool as shit. We then turn and we go see the penguins, and next to the penguins, it's a polar bear enclosure. And I'm excited. Now, mind you, we're there at 10 a.m. Okay? 10 a.m. and the damn thing opens at 10 a.m. Okay? Out of 110 animals, we saw 12. And 3 of those different species of animals were free range, meaning they were not actually part of the fucking zoo. And that goes to the ducks, the geese, and the fucking pigeons. Okay? So we saw, out of 110, we saw fucking 9. Okay? Now, granted,
It was the worst zoo
Zoo.
trip I've ever been on in life.
Granted, though, half the zoo was under construction. The other half of the zoo, you had to enter a small area to access the rest of it. And because you had to enter a building and it was the height of COVID, the building was shut down. So the other side, half of the zoo, inaccessible. We still made it a fun trip. Don't get me wrong. I still made it a fun trip against Ben's ex-wife's better judgments. She tried like hell to ruin it for me, and I was not having it. Now, let's get back to our lovely little polar bear. 10 a.m. No polar bear. He might not be out right now. Again, the zoo just opened. Whatever. There's a polar bear show at 2 o'clock, so it says on the goddamn sign. I asked the zookeeper, is the polar bear show still going to happen at 2, even with the COVID restrictions and everything else? Zookeeper says it should. So I said, okay. Is it okay? I asked Ben and his ex-monster. I said, hey, can we please stay until 2 o'clock to try to catch the polar bear show? Ben agreed. She reluctantly agreed. Now, we start roaming around, and again, we find out that I can't see any of the fucking bears because the only bear that was accessible for us to see was a polar bear. So I start making the joke. In the city of the bears, there are no fucking bears. And Ben, being my best friend and a helper of my stupidity ways, was helping me in this joke. And it became such a thing that my wife, again, girlfriend at the time, we would say, "Da bears," and she would go autistically, "Da boys," and it was a fucking fun trip. Now, it's now 2 o'clock. We go back to the polar bear enclosure for the 3rd time to see no goddamn polar bear. So I'm upset. There's no fucking polar bear. And I just, again, me being stupid and having fun, polar bears don't fucking exist. His stupid ex-wife decides to tell me that maybe it's too hot for the polar bear. Okay, well, I then smartly, because I am actually somewhat fucking smart, even though I act stupid as shit, said, well, then why would they have a full enclosure dedicated to a goddamn polar bear if it can only come out 2 months out of the fucking year when it's cold enough for the goddamn polar bear? Ben, noticing that I'm right, was like, he's got a point. She puffed. She didn't like to be fucking wrong, ever, especially with me, because she did not like me. It gets better, guys. Here's where the conspiracy theory comes in play. This is October, people. This is October. Not even Halloween yet. It's like a few days before Halloween. We stop at a convenience store on the way back to their apartment, and Ben goes in to grab drinks. And funny enough, there's a fucking Coca-Cola bottle with a polar bear on it in the refrigerator. He grabs it for me, brings it back, and said, "Here, buddy, here's your polar bear." And I started in. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's what it is. Polar bears don't exist. They're all animatronics built by the Coca-Cola Corporation to sell more Coca-Cola. And if you'd love to tell me that I'm wrong, bring it on. I've had this conversation many times before. I've even convinced Ben's current fiance, who actually does like me and is fucking cool, unlike the ex-monster, okay, that this is a real conspiracy theory, and she's wholeheartedly with me on it. Because that's a conspiracy theory in and of itself, too, so fuck it. I'm doubling, God damn it.
It's still a conspiracy theory for me sometimes.
So this goes over years and years and years, and I get hit with, well, animatronics don't do well in water, and I said Jaws, and they said, yeah, but even that fucked up, and I said Jaws too, and they said even that fucked up, and I said Jurassic Park. Animatronics, while they don't do well in water, can and do survive in water. I've never seen a Coca-Cola truck leave a Coca-Cola bottling plant. Have you? I haven't. And I can say that because I used to work down the road from a Coca-Cola bottling plant on Lemon Avenue in downtown Dallas. So suck my dick. Okay? Never once in the entirety of the 3 years that I worked down the street from the fucking Coca-Cola bottling plant did I ever see a Coca-Cola truck leave the Coca-Cola bottling plant. And when if you go on a tour of a Coca-Cola bottling plant, you know what they show you? The front half. The front half. They don't show you the actual factory floor. Why? Because that's where they're building the polar bears. You'll need a big ass factory for one vat of Coke and some bottles to run by to get put from the vat. But you need a big ass factory to make some badass animatronics. That you do.
Five Nights at Freddy's back rooms. Polar bears.
I also raise you, polar bear populations have been dwindling in the last few years. You want to know why? Because they stopped making the animatronics a couple years ago because they got caught. They got caught. I caught them. I caught them 5 years ago. I started spewing this shit on the internet. They got caught. So of course the numbers are dwindling. Plus the old animatronics are phasing out because after so long, even though that they make them so well they can swim in water, they still rust and shut down. You ever seen a dead polar bear? You ever seen a polar bear skeleton? Because I haven't. I can't even look that shit up on Google. So I'm not saying polar bears aren't real. I'm just saying, Coca-Cola, you got a lot of explaining to do. A lot of explaining to do. I want a real tour of a Coca-Cola bottling plant. And I swear to God, if I see one polar bear animatronic, I'm lighting your asses up. Because it's false advertisement, motherfucker. And secondly, don't even get me started on Santa Claus. You guys have had that motherfucker under wraps since 1943. I'm just saying. I'll never see Santa Claus with a Pepsi. I'll never see Santa Claus with the Dr. Pepper.
Even
what
if
y'all
you
do with the real Santa Claus?
Even if you do look at a skeleton of a polar bear, it kind of look
Show the
looks
picture, man.
suspiciously like it could be an animatronic.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'd buy
saying,
that.
it kind of it does though. Red Foxies. It does.
And plus, how do we know that skeleton came from a polar bear? Because a polar bear skeleton and a grizzly bear, a polar bear skeleton and a grizzly bear skeleton look eerily similar, if you ask me. Just gonna throw that out there. How do we know that came from a polar bear? Because they said it did. That's Big Coke. Big Coke's trying to hide the truth from you. And I say you go out there. We riot. We picket. We peacefully protest and ask them to show us the goddamn polar bears.
Max started screaming when you were screaming.
Exactly. Even my fucking son gets it. But that's all I got on the polar bears. Hi, Mac. How you doing, Bubba? I miss you. But that's what I got. That's what I got for Coca-Cola and the polar bears. Up next on our conspiracy theory list, Avril Lavigne. Is it really her or is it Melissa?
It's not her. I don't care what anybody says. You can't tell me, okay, she disappears off the face of the fucking earth for years because of Lyme disease, which is a common thing. Not really, but it's becoming more common than not. I mean, Shania Twain disappears.
And
Fletcher.
country goes to shit. Shania Twain disappeared and then country went to shit.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I blame Lyme disease because let's go back. So Avril Lavigne gets Lyme disease. She comes back, and she's not the same person. You can't convince me that Avril Lavigne would cheat on her fiance and write Complicated. You can't convince me. And then
Not my pop punk princess.
Shania Twain, who disappears off the face of the earth with Lyme disease, and she comes back. She still sounds like Shania Twain. She's still, I'm not getting the uncanny valley as much, but yeah,
Not like Melissa.
You're right. It definitely goes downhill, though. The country scene goes downhill. Fletcher doesn't take as long of a hiatus, but she also gets Lyme disease and she takes off for a bit. And then she comes back and she's not gay anymore.
There you have it, people. The gay cure is Lyme disease. There you have it.
Not the time.
That's not what I said.
Pushing out Lyme disease.
No,
gay
I'm just
cure.
saying it's weird that these bitches are changing up. That's what I'm saying. Where's the change up? It's like they're replacing them with other people.
And also, we talk about, do y'all know how you get Lyme disease?
Get bit by a tick.
Where the fuck these singers getting bit by ticks? Because I know they don't go hunting. I know. Tell me Fletcher went hunting. Tell me right now. Look me dead in my fucking eyes and say that bitch
She
went hunting.
definitely didn't go hunting, but she definitely went hiking. So I can see her picking up a tick in that form. Avril Lavigne though,
Yeah.
that one sus.
Shania
You think
Twain?
that? Yeah, no, those two. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Brad Pitt.
I can't
Don't impress her much.
I can't tell if Shania Twain is a glamper or a camper.
Nah, Brad Pitt didn't impress her much. I don't think the ticks would either. Just saying.
That's fair.
Where the fuck they get these ticks from, huh?
All I'm saying is these ticks work for the government and they are switching up our favorite people Did they bite Lana Del Rey?
I think she's been.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. She has kind of been fucked.
I think she's been gone.
She's been many.
Ticks work for the government and the birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
And that's our conspiracy theory segment, guys.
And
Just
polar
saying.
bears are animatronics. I mean, tell me that it doesn't look like a skinned Five Nights at Freddy. Like, tell me it doesn't. I can't.
If it's a completely different species of bear, why does it look exactly like a grizzly bear, but white?
Why is it bones? Its bones are wider, which makes it a polar bear.
Right.
Is that the logic?
Segregation.
For real, what is the logic? Why? How do they tell the difference? Real talk. Of a grizzly and a polar.
Like after death or before death?
Well,
like, okay, because of color and size and face, their faces are different.
well, no, I'm talking after death. Of course, I know. I have eyeballs. I can look and see that a grizzly bear is brown and a polar bear is white, babe. She goes after death or before death. I can be stupid.
Also, every polar bear documentary I've seen, they move kind of robotic.
And so they would be able to tell by the like size of their bones and stuff.
False. That doesn't tie into my segment.
I'm starting to think M works for the bourgeoisie too. You working for Coke
Right?
over there? You work for Coke? You fucking traitor!
As not for the government. I'm not pirating anything. As I'm pirating I sober. I'm not.
She's not denying it though. But she's not denying it though.
Right now, I'm actually Googling something. I'm kidding.
Anyway,
she's not denying it.
If it'll allow me.
She definitely does not work for the
Guys, it's our conspiracy theory segment. Again, now, truthfully, let's be truthful. We're going to talk about some great conspiracy theories that are out there in this segment. We are going to talk about the truthful facts in these conspiracy theories. Also, we're going to find the doubts within these conspiracy theories, some of which we might believe, others we don't. Again, I don't actually believe that polar bears are animatronics, but I'm going to die on that hill that they are just for shits and giggles.
the ticks and being working for the government now, but I do believe I really do believe Avril Lavigne's not the same person. Real talksies, I do.
How do you go from? I mean, I'm with you on that one, because how do you go from Skater Boy to fucking Hello Kitty?
No, that's my point. Like, it's just they're so totally. I don't know. Like, yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying that they have cloned Avril Lavigne. I just think that Avril Lavigne is off living her life somewhere away from the public, and we have replaced her. And we have just given her. That's what I think.
Next week, we come at you with Jimi Hendrix and Elvis.
We already talked about Elvis, didn't we?
Well, yeah, a little bit, but not fully.
Yeah, not fully.
Next week, we're going to talk about Elvis and Jimi Hendrix. Stay tuned. Let's get on to our game, though. We've been kind of excited to play this. It's kind of Guess Who, kind of not. It's Guess the Celebrity, 20 questions, celebrity edition. So, Ben, you have the list of celebrities. Me and John have to play 20 questions until we guess which celebrity you have chosen from said list, correct?
No. I don't have a list of shit. We are all coming up with a celebrity in our head and then just asking.
Okay. So who?
Because I figured that would just be easier. honestly.
Yeah, we haven't heard from John in a minute, so I think John goes first. John, you think of a celebrity, and I swear to God, if they're from Star Trek, I'm gonna guess it right off the bat.
And I'm not. Unless it's like, I don't know, Chris Pine or Zachary Quinto, maybe. Mandy Moore.
That's all I got.
All right, John, you let us know when you got your celebrity in mind.
All right.
And it doesn't have to be an actor, it can be a musician or anything.
Celebrity.
I've invited some of the staff to sit in, see how they no, they can. So, gentlemen,
Okay.
which of you
I got it.
All right. Does this person act?
Yes.
You're out.
Okay.
Is this person known for acting?
Yes.
Okay.
Does this person have any other talent? Are they a celebrity in any other way? Like, are they a model or a musician?
I don't-
Okay, so we're talking straight actor. All right.
Do they identify as male or female or non-binary?
Male.
Female?
Male.
Male. Okay.
Okay. Is this actor still acting currently, or have they kind of retired, quote unquote?
Still current.
Okay.
And you can bring
What genre does this actor typically land in?
Well, it's not a Star Trek guy because he didn't say sci-fi.
He's done quite a lot. Got a pretty wide range.
Okay.
Sorry.
What was the Oh, hold on. Is he more film or TV?
Both.
Fuck. Okay.
Was he more popular in a specific time, or is he still very, very popular?
He's still very popular. I would
Okay.
What year did his last movie come out? Yeah, I'm gonna keep you on your toes, bitch.
On an ice cream. Translate.
That his last.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
After that, I last week in the hotel
Is this actor known to date younger women?
with my niece and my nephew. To a kid,
Okay, so it's not Leonardo DiCaprio.
brain.
Is this actor Ryan Reynolds?
No.
Damn.
Have you seen the movie that he has been in this year?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is this actor Hugh Jackman? Damn. I thought I was gonna nail it, Deadpool and Wolverine, but no, actually that came out last year, so no, that wouldn't work. That's not a this year film.
And Hugh
Fuck.
Jackman doesn't really do TV, and neither does Ryan Reynolds.
That's true. Well, it's been a while since Reynolds did TV, but
Is this actor in a video game TV show?
Not a video game.
Okay, then it's not who I'm thinking of. You would know.
yeah, it's not Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, you would.
Oh,
um,
is only limited by your imagination.
trying to think.
Wait, Bill. That's it. I don't know.
When did this actor start acting? Well, yeah, but I'm asking like what year?
Year.
Okay.
But
I
a
don't
relatively
actually know this
young
one.
So we're dealing with a child star that's turned major star.
Like,
Probably child star
are you wanting like
TV.
his big break, or are you wanting like the
Yeah. Give me his big break. Give me his big break.
1998?
Fuck. Okay.
Well,
No. Kieran or Macaulay Culkin hasn't been anything this year.
Frasier hasn't had a movie come out this year. Because that's my next guess was Frasier, Brendan Fraser. No.
What?
No.
Okay, what genre is the movie that came out this year?
Yes, action.
Action adventure.
Action epic. More action epic, I guess, than action adventure.
Is this actor typecasted in the types of roles that he plays? To understand the question more, is he always kind of a villainous guy? Is he always kind of the hero? Is he always kind of like the weird kid in the back of the classroom, kind of, Jesse Eisenberg type vibe?
Really?
Okay, so he's got a range. Gotcha. 1998 was the big break. Been acting since he was a kid.
Oh no, I never said he's been acting since a kid.
Well, you said relatively young age.
Yeah, well, like, I guess what I would. I don't know.
Well, fuck, there goes my next guess. I have the Sprouse twins, one of them.
I'm trying to think of movies that have come out this year that are
And I can't, dude. I honest to God can't.
that are in that genre at least.
I got another question. Does this actor have any famous relatives that are also like maybe actors, musicians, or something? Is this actor a Nepo baby, basically?
No.
Fuck me. Okay.
When I left Bobby and Patrick, I just hoping you'd rub off on them and get them to be light, fun, enjoy themselves. But anyway, I got a job in Arizona.
What type of movie, what genre of movie was his big break in 1998?
Maybe
His big break was actually a TV show,
Okay. Okay. Well, what genre of show?
sitcom. For
Okay,
1998,
sitcom.
I know that doesn't narrow it down.
Well, I mean, kind of, because when you think sitcoms, they were kind of fading out in the 90s.
It was like picking after one magical
90 sitcoms, you're talking Friends, you're talking
you were about to make it better. Well, in the stories I told you, just when things look bleakest, the hero
God damn it. Got his break on TV.
get the girl.
Switch to film.
I do that. It's your story, not mine. But you better
Film debut. What was his film debut?
Hmm?
Mr.
Also 1990.
Please for a moment.
Kind of. The only person that would fit that bill to me that I could think of, it would not be in 98, it would be in 85, and that would be Back to the Future with Marty McFly, fucking Michael J. Fox. But again, that was the 80s, and he was on a TV show and then doing Back to the Future.
Right.
But so who the fuck else did some shit like that?
The war is over. You lost.
It's not Will Wheaton, I know that, because that big break would have been in the 80s. And he hasn't had a film in I don't know how long.
Oh, how you doing? We're just wrapping up here.
What? Who was the biggest co-star in the film that he was in this year?
What am I doing here? Am I... Oh,
I don't want to tell you because that'll give it.
At this point, we've
Yeah.
reached the 20 questions.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
David Cornsweat.
Okay. It is Nicholas Holt. Is my? It is not. Okay.
Arian has been...
So then it's Nathan Fillion.
It is
Yeah.
Firefly
It is,
and fucking
it is Nathan Fillion. His big break came in 1998 with Saving Private Ryan and
that's
Two Girls. Fuck.
Two Girls, One Cup. What?
No. No, Two Girls, or Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza.
Oh fuck, that's right. God damn it. Fuck me. All right. Damn, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right. I'm gonna go next for my actor or for my celebrity. So
All right. Noted. Ask the right questions.
I got him.
Okay. So it's a him.
Well, I got M, as in I got them. I got the person.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Sure. Okay. So is he an actor or a musician? What does he do?
Well,
All of the above.
he's an actor, but he has had a play at music.
Was the play music any good?
No.
Is it William Shatner?
Well, I mean, debatable. It's not Shatner.
Okay.
Debatable though. Actually, I mean,
that was why I asked.
he made one album. He made one album, and it's kind of underground, but it's not bad per se.
It just didn't take off, is what you mean.
Right. It didn't take off.
Did this person have a movie that came out this year?
No.
No. Okay. Is this person relevant still?
Yes and no. Like people still talk about him, but he hasn't done anything in a while.
Okay. What genre is he most known for?
Most known for action.
Is he in one of your favorite movies?
If you're asking if he's in one of the Star Trek films, no.
That's not what I'm asking.
Okay, I do enjoy a few of his films. They are within my top 20.
Okay, top 20 makes me not think that's who I'm thinking of.
Well, now I want to know who you're thinking about.
Tom Cruise.
Oh no! I would not give him
in years.
No, fair. But I wouldn't give him the time of day to think about him at all. So I mean,
Okay.
I love Top Gun, but fuck Tom Cruise.
And that's what I was literally getting at.
Yeah.
when was the last thing he was relevant in? Like, what was the last popular thing he was? Or I guess when was the last popular thing?
Last popular thing he was in.
Yeah, not what, but when. Out.
Okay, I'm gonna give you two answers. His last credit was 2023, but he was last really big and popular in the 2010s.
Emaciated me. Come here. Just I know you. Think I'm gonna let you slip away from me now? Yeah.
Thanks for saving school.
Oh fuck.
There must be some to my appreciation.
Do we think that his music is good?
I don't think you've ever heard his music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think once you find out who this is,
I'll be shocked. Okay.
Yeah, I think once you find out who this is, you're gonna after the podcast look up his music and go, "What the fuck?" So.
The band.
Huh?
Lorraine Warren has a band.
Yeah, did you know that Lorraine Warren has a band, a metal band?
No shit.
I did not.
Yeah, and it's fucking slaps, dude. It's great.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
It's called the Yagas.
Yeah, I know his isn't Lorraine because it's a dude.
Yeah, it's a dude. He gave that away. Um, 2000.
I was on listening.
2000. You said action? Is that what you said? Mostly?
Yeah.
Mostly action.
I wouldn't. No, I don't want to. I won't want to tell you that. Not without y'all asking for it. He was last really popular in the 2010s, but
It's not Walker, is it?
no, it's not Head and Shoulders.
He's trying to tell us that our tail has reached it. That's it. Why?
Okay.
I know, I'm fucked up for that one, but I said his last film credit was 2023.
Oh, okay.
And he decided to
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Well, is he not getting credited for his face in the new movies? Because that's fucked.
I don't know, because technically it's not even really him, it's his brother, but they're just enhancing his face to look more like Paul.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they still. I don't know. I feel like you still should get credit for your face. I don't know.
Honestly, I think so too, but I don't know.
Anyway, besides the point.
Yeah.
Side tangent. It's not Paul Walker.
Not Head and Shoulders.
just begun. Though
Is it Paul Walker adjacent?
No.
Okay.
Is this character typically like typecasted?
Paul
They have
Walker
a
one
pretty wide range.
I mean, yes. Like, there are differences in every character that he plays, but they're all relatively within the same area of. Yeah. It's not the same character, but you could fit all these characters. There's a part in the Venn diagram where they all line up.
Gotcha.
Has this person ever been a scandal? Or like hated in Hollywood or like canceled? Some shit like that.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And if so, it would have been years ago. Nothing relevant, as of now.
I was just more so wondering the hiatus, I guess. More so.
It's a retirement out of necessity. It's a retirement out of necessity. That should be honestly a dead giveaway.
Bruce Willis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Bruce Willis had a singular album come out in the 80s.
Really?
It did okay. It did okay, but it didn't take off. And he started acting. And in the 90s is when he got his big break.
I do think I knew this. Yes. No, okay, let me
My dad was the one that showed me that Bruce Willis had a fucking album, because I remember talking to him. I was like, "Did you know Robert Downey Jr. makes music?" My dad's like, "Did you know Bruce Willis did?" I was like, "The fuck?" I said he's not a bad
Wait, Robert
singer.
Downey
In
Jr.
all
makes
honesty,
music?
yeah, Robert Downey Jr. makes music.
That's fucking when?
Apparently, a long time ago, his song "Man Like Me," I've got it on my playlist. It's actually a really good song.
Huh.
But you know what's funny is like all these actors that we didn't know like make music, like fucking Leonard Nimoy, Jeremy Renner, Robert Downey Jr.,
Leonard Nimoy,
Bruce
I knew
Willis.
he made music.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Start your guessing. Or your questions.
Is this person an actor, a model, a musician? What type of celebrity would you classify them as?
Wide variety, but mostly acting.
Wide variety, but mostly acting. It's Skeet Ulrich. No, I'm kidding.
No.
The guy, gal, or non-binary pal?
Gal.
Okay. What genre of act? Oh, no, hold on. More film or TV or both?
It's
Shoot.
fair. Yeah, both.
But is she more known
more,
for
more movies. More movies.
more movies than acting or than TV? Okay. Shut up, Wolfie. Shut up, Wolfie. Damn dog. What genre of movies is she known for?
Mm. She's kind of all over the place. I mean, she's kind of been in a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But I mean,
Loves action, loves romance,
Yeah.
loves comedy and horror.
yeah, loves action, loves romance, loves comedy, loves horror. She's
would say
literally been
those
in everything.
four
But those
she
four
made.
are the main.
Four of the big ones. Okay. Has she been in a movie that came out this year?
We're looking. I don't think so, though.
Okay.
From what I can tell, no.
No.
No. Okay. John, you got any questions? I love this. Honestly, this is one of my favorite games.
Still going?
Yeah, we're on the game portion now.
How did they like
The polar bear theory?
Yeah. I know Ben already knows it, but
Yeah, great. Oh my god, you're gonna have to go back and watch it on the YouTube. We got into it. It was great.
wait, you got into it about the polar bears?
About the
or
polar bears.
about the polar bears?
Polar bears. All right, hold
He
on.
loves that story.
What? No.
Oh, I was talking.
When was?
Okay.
Yeah. When was her big break? What year?
Her big break?
Big break? This is kind of hard.
If my phone will stop glitching, I'll tell you.
Sorry. We have really bad internet again.
No. Okay, but the way y'all asked the question back to me, I like. Has she kind of had a couple where, like, okay, she was big here and then disappeared for a little bit, then came back and was really big here?
No.
I'm just trying to figure out which one would be her biggest.
Yeah, like we're trying. Yeah, like as
She's been in so many good films that it's
Yes.
hard to figure out which one was the big one.
Is it an older actress?
3.
Hold on.
Last bet. I have an idea.
what? Just look up what her biggest break.
I'm gonna go back and back.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna give her first role. Yeah,
Okay, 82.
82.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so we're dealing with someone who's been around a while.
Oh yeah.
I have an idea of who it might be.
Okay.
What is her name? I can see her in my head. Is she a horror actress?
She does horror, comedy, romance, and what was the fourth one? Action?
Action.
Yeah.
I swear
she
if she gets this off of
I was gonna
this,
say
I'm gonna be
Mystery,
pissed
but if Hannah
Yeah.
gets it,
because she's gonna be kicked out.
Was she in Halloween?
No.
No.
Okay, then
Yeah,
it's not going
it's not Jamie Lee Curtis.
Thank you. I couldn't. I could see her face.
Besides, that would be 70 in the 70s, not the 80s.
Oh, 80s. Oh, I heard.
Yeah, 82.
My brain auto filled in 7 instead of 8.
All right, Bill.
Oh, but I was having fun.
Her debut was 80.
Her
debut was
debut
80.
film was 80.
Her big break was 82. That rules out Molly Ringwald because her big break would have been Breakfast Club, in all honesty, which was 84.
I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Right, and then her next big break, if it wasn't Breakfast Club, would have been
16 Candles.
16 Candles, which was a couple years later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not Ringwald. Because that's who I was thinking. I was thinking Molly Ringwald there for a minute, but you said 82, and I'm like, it's not her.
Nope.
I need to look up this actress that I'm thinking of right now.
Well, I'm glad you have an idea.
No, my idea is so fucking far off. So far off. Oh god. Oh my god.
Well, okay, now I want to know your idea though.
No, I don't want to say it. I'm gonna sound stupid as shit.
Okay, fine, but you got to tell me after pod.
I was about to say, wouldn't be the first
I'll
time.
text you to the pod chat. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say maybe send it in the general chat because they'll see if you type it in the pod chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
It sounds like an older name. Okay, that's why.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid.
Her name's an old lady name, but we love her to death. But no, she's fucking 29. She wasn't even alive in 82.
Can I?
I gotta see who. Oh,
No.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Shut up, God.
Not yet. Not yet.
Once they get a little bit deeper.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. What kind of TV shows has she done?
Horror
Horror.
com.
Horror com.
Is this Christina Ricci?
Nope.
Damn. Okay.
But you kind of are like in the ballpark.
In the ballpark. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Who-
kind of in the ballpark. Would you say with Christina Ricci?
I also I can't tell him who it is, but I can tell him another
Pause.
TV
With
show she's in.
With Christina Ricci, Christina Ricci is in one of her co-stars in a TV show that she is in that is popular right now. Is in the show with the actor that I'm trying to get you to guess.
Okay. Okay. Another one that was really popular 80s and is kind of popular now. I'm going to go Winona Ryder.
No.
No. Okay.
She is a voice actress in early seasons of Family Guy.
She's a voice actress in early seasons of Family.
Sorry, that unfortunately just gave it away. It's
Yes.
the original voice actress for Meg.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay, shit. So then who the fuck else left Family Guy? Oh, he's still there. With the women. The only other woman fucking character on Family Guy is voiced by a dude, and that's fucking no. I need more fucking thoughts.
Okay, maybe don't focus on
Yeah, don't
Family Guy.
focus
That's gonna be too hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's just gonna throw you off. Uh, go back to Christina Ricci and that tangent. I feel like you were onto something with that.
Okay. Has she played a member of the Addams family?
No.
Okay. What shows is Christina Ricci in right now? Yellow Jackets, right?
Mhm.
Christina Ricci's on Yellow Jackets. That's where I need to focus, isn't it? That's where I need to focus, isn't it? I don't know her fucking name, but I know I can name her character. I can name a character that she was.
Okay.
Is that going to count?
Well, who are you talking about? It's not. Who I'm trying to get you to guess from Yellow Jackets is not who you're trying to guess here. It's one of her co-stars that might help you get who I'm trying to get you to guess. But you're getting somewhere. Who are you trying to?
I was going to say the
What
actress
character?
who played Rose on 2.5 Men is who I'm trying to guess. I can't
No.
remember her name. No.
No.
But again, still in that ballpark.
You're going.
Huh?
I got you. I know.
Uh-huh.
So this actress is not in Yellow Jackets, though.
No.
No.
The actress I am trying to get you to guess is not in Yellow Jackets. However, her co-star in a TV show that she was popular on is in Yellow Jackets.
Okay. God damn. John, I'm running out, man. I need some help.
Fuck, I got nothing.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm not waving that white flag. I'll tell you that. I'm not waving the white flag, but I would like some extra help here.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't want to wave the white flag either because I feel like we're close, but
I feel like the TV show isn't. I don't know that he might not know it, but ironically, Nathan Fillion is also in this TV show, I believe. Look that up.
Nathan Fillion and Christina Ricci. No, they weren't in the show together.
No, Nathan
No.
Fillion and the actress I'm trying to get you to guess,
We're on a
and
show
the
together.
co-star of Christina Ricci in Yellow Jackets are all in this show.
Hey.
But however, this is not the most popular thing that the person I am trying to get you to guess has ever been involved in. This is
Okay.
probably one of her lower level projects. I love it, but a lot of people don't. Nathan Fillion was in this show though.
Is the show Castle?
No,
No.
but
Okay.
kind of around that time.
About
I think they were
airing together ish.
semi-airing, I guess.
Starting together.
Yeah.
What else was Nathan Fillion in around the time of Castle? Because now at the end of Castle was ending and the Rookie started, but
He's not a very big role.
When did
he's not a big role in this show.
No, he not really.
When did Castle start?
He's a funny role.
Yeah.
He's a great funny role in this show. But you might, I'm gonna be real. You might not guess it because it's kind of, again, not her most popular thing.
Mhm.
I feel like we go something more.
Okay, you said she was an all around. She kind of did music as well, right?
Not music.
Modeling?
Kinda, yes.
Don't quote me.
She sings, I think, but I don't know that she's released music or.
Okay.
She's released a couple tracks, but no like albums.
She's not known as a singer, but she has
Okay.
modeled.
What kind of genre is her music? What kind of genre are the tracks?
A rainbow.
Don't do that.
That might help him. She does sing in a movie. Now that we think about it,
There's also this one called The Cold Hard Truth.
yeah.
T for two. She doesn't really. It's not her forte.
Yeah. Yeah, don't focus on the singing.
Is she a nepo baby?
Yes, maybe. She either is a nepo baby or she had a really big falling. I know she had a big falling out with her.
Her parents are like super abusive.
Yeah, her parents are like stupid abusive, from what I know.
Her mother, at least.
Her mom, at least.
Hey,
He is.
She is a nepo baby.
she is a nepo baby. Okay. Parents are really abusive. That does not fucking help whatsoever, because that's a lot of those nepo babies. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be real. Okay.
Is she married? Is she married to another famous actor?
No.
Is she single?
Yes.
Okay. I have a chance. No, I'm kidding.
So you're saying I have a chance, and it is fat.
um,
she is I would say she's really big. Okay. You asked what else she did. You asked if she was a model. She has her own line
Of a few.
of a few things.
Okay.
They could be.
Names are coming to mind, but
She also,
That might go that way.
I would say, hold on. Mostly in rom-com.
Oh, I have something that might help Pookie.
Okay.
Mute. See if you want.
I got a question. Has she ever been married?
Yes. Twice.
Fuck.
Hang on.
Maybe 3 times.
Damn it. Okay. There goes my next. There goes my other guess. There goes my other guess. I was gonna guess Sandra Bullock.
Good guess. You're relatively in the right age range. Sandy might be a little bit older.
Maybe about 10 years.
Really?
Hang on a minute.
Sandra Bullock, 61.
11 years.
Oh yeah, 11 years.
She's 11 years older.
She is 11 years, or Sandra Bullock is 11 years older than this person.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Y'all are gonna be so pissed when y'all figure this out.
Yeah, because I know that Hannah's got to be upset.
What
Yeah.
color hair does this actress have?
I can't tell you.
Such a dick.
But she does change up in her roles.
She likes to rock a blonde.
She
but
does like to
change
rock a
it.
blonde, but she does change it quite frequently.
Okay.
She bounces between
Like a
a blonde, a brown, and a ginge.
yeah.
Is this Amy Adams?
Nope.
Damn it.
But honestly, probably more in the right age range.
Right, right. Because I was thinking Amy Adams is in her mid to late 40s, I believe.
Closer in age range.
Yeah.
Amy Adams is 51. So
Okay. She's rocking for 51. God damn, mommy. Fuck. Ugh.
Okay.
Unicorn. Okay. What year did her last movie come out?
I think 2024.
Think 2024. Hold on. Like known movie.
Hang on, he's her producer.
Yeah, she's I guess more producing now. I feel like
As of recent.
as of recently. So give me a second.
2024.
2024. Oh. But she plays herself.
In a horror movie.
In this, yeah, in a horror movie in 2024, she plays herself.
Sigourney Weaver.
Nope. You're gonna be so mad when you find out.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. She is in a movie with Fiona. I'm not going to tell you what Fiona, but Fiona.
Chucky, Gallagher.
Yeah, Chucky,
Shrek.
Gallagher,
Any
Shrek.
other
You
one?
decide. Any other one?
I don't know any other Fiona.
I don't know any other Fiona, so it's one of those three.
My cat.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore?
Yes, it is Drew Barrymore.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah. Santa Clarita Diet is the show that she's in with Nathan Fillion. Nathan Fillion plays the head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were trying to
And
do the
God,
van.
that was good.
1982 is E.T.
Yeah.
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 And what,
Okay.
Firestarter? Was Firestarter before?
Scream.
Yeah, Firestarter was her starting role.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Right.
Firestarter.
No, she's not. She is the old Firestarter.
Well,
She's the kid.
That's not her starting. Her starting was Altered States.
Oh, okay. I was like, don't worry. She's the little girl.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
All right, John, you're next. You're next up. Let's go.
All
Think of somebody.
right.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was good.
That was good.
Fucking
Yeah,
Drew Barrymore.
she came up with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, the choice.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, the choices were Aniston and Barrymore, and I went with Barrymore because I felt like after the sitcom talk, y'all were gonna get
Yeah.
Aniston too quickly.
Heap up anonymous. It's hippopotamus. This is not fair. You're giving him all the easy ones.
Yeah, and then you missed her saying, yeah, she does Over the Rainbow, and I was like, that might actually give it away.
I didn't hear her say that, to be honest with you, and that still wouldn't have given it away to me because I
Okay.
was not on the Barrymore track in any way, shape, or form.
She sang it in the movie.
Yeah,
I was
because
like,
she sings it.
I was like, it's such a fucking like basic song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she does the little ukulele
Yeah.
track in 50 First Dates with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, John, what you got?
Good.
Like
I'll
10 seconds.
No worries.
Okay, people that are off the board, I feel like though, are Amy Adams, Sigourney Weaver, fucking Nathan. Oh, well, Nathan Fillion was already used.
Well, I mean, you can kind of do Nathan Fillion because, like, that man's done everything under the sun.
Damn
So,
straight
like,
No, that's
he would
why I
be-
was like, wait a fucking minute. Ironically,
Yeah, he'd be a trip to do. He'd be a trip to do.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Are we talking actor, musician, or model?
Actor.
All right.
sorry. Actor. Okay. Of the male variety, of the female variety, of the baby variety,
Of the
Baby.
male variety.
of the female variety.
Male.
The male.
The male
Goddamn.
variety.
The male.
The
Okay.
male.
The male.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
The as in
Variety.
Using the King's
okay.
English.
Has this actor been relevant recently?
That makes me think no, John.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think
I'm gonna
so.
go in no here.
I don't think so.
Okay, okay.
Not to my knowledge, anyway.
At least not outwardly, not in a live action portrayal.
Not as far as I'm aware.
I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. Is it a Star Trek actor?
It is not.
Okay, I have a shot.
Does this actor do more film or TV?
I'd say he does more film.
Okay.
Well, it's not John Schneider.
What like decade or era was he like most
popular?
Most popular, yeah.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Was he really popular though for that time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, so we're looking at B list, C list in the 90s, 2000s.
Hard because I was thinking like Mel Gibson or some shit. Now I'm lost.
What types of movies? What genre of movies is he most known for?
Sci-fi. Sci-fi adventure.
My
sci-fi
don't.
and
My
adventure
face went,
separately.
I don't have a chance anymore.
No, you still might. Hold up. Because you know what else fits sci-fi? Is this Hayden Christensen?
It is not Hayden Christensen.
Damn.
Is it Hayden Christensen adjacent?
I wouldn't say so. No.
Okay, so
Fuck,
it's not.
It's not who?
It's not Star Wars.
No, it's not Star Wars.
Okay. I don't have a chance. I'm trying to get better with sci-fi, guys, but sci-fi is not my realm. Unless it's like astronaut shit.
Me, damn it.
Is this movie about astronauts or space? Is it spacey?
Yeah, it's definitely spacey.
Okay, but in like an astronaut-y way, like a NASA way, not in like a.
No.
Okay, then I'm out. Like now I'm for sure probably off the table, Chris. This might be you.
Has this actor ever played a wizard?
I don't think so.
Damn, it's not Alan Rickman.
No, it's not.
No. Well, no. Trying to justify Tim Allen, but I don't think I can.
Not Tim.
John, you know most of the sci-fi films that I've seen. Have I seen this movie?
Pretty sure you've seen it, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I feel like everybody's seen this movie at least once.
So it's one of those types of movies.
You don't know my childhood. My parents don't watch movies.
What type of role does this actor play in their sci-fi films?
Kind of a badass.
Overwhelming badass. Okay. Space themed. How many films are in the franchise of this sci-fi movie?
Fuck, how much?
Shit.
4 or 5, I want to say.
4 or 5. And it's not Star Trek.
No, it's not Star Trek.
Bitch.
Is it alien-y or is it robot-y?
I'd say more alien-y than robot-y.
Predator?
Not Predator.
Arnold?
No.
No.
Now, Chris was on the right track when he said kind of like B-list, C-list movie.
But along the lines of Predator.
Not really.
Okay.
Is the movie by chance? Well, no, that's a one-off. Never mind.
What are you thinking?
What I was thinking was the movie by chance Small Soldiers.
No.
Yeah, but I said that's a one-off. I'm trying to think of a B-list sci-fi space-style movie that came out in the 90s, 2000s, and had what you said 4 installments.
Yeah, it's got like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 installments.
I've only seen probably about 3 of them.
You've only seen 3 of them. Oh fuck!
I've got nothing, dude. This is gonna have to be you because
I'm trying. Does this film franchise have a famous starship in it?
No, I don't think so.
Fuck me, damn. Okay.
Well, like the first one, kind of, but it's not really focused on per se.
Right. It's not like a main character such as like the Enterprise from
Right,
Star Trek
right,
or the
yeah,
Millennium
yeah,
Falcon from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I am gonna elicit some person.
Hold on. I might have a thought as to what the film franchise might be,
Okay.
which will help us narrow it down. You said it's alienish. There's 4 to 5 installments. It's B-list 90s to 2000s. Is the film? Oh, fuck, what is it called? They got the bugs. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I ain't doing shit.
You're being crazy.
You're on the right track.
Yeah. It's that film franchise. Okay. Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers is
Yes,
the name of this film franchise.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Are we talking? Is this one of the main characters?
Yes.
Cool. I don't remember any of them.
Cool.
Well, you remember one of them, but that's not the guy I'm thinking of.
I remember one of them, Neil Patrick Harris, but I know that's not who you're talking about.
Right.
God damn it! Who was in Starship Troopers? Because
I've never even seen it, so
I do never gotta watch Star.
it's fucking hilarious.
never seen
It's
it.
fucking hilarious.
Total fucking B movie.
Yeah, it is the dumbest fucking thing in it. Like it's a fucking spoof, kind of like. Okay, you've seen Galaxy Quest, right, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Galaxy Quest of the Alien franchise.
Okay.
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is the character name. If I give you the character name of the actor, is that going to be good enough?
I'll accept.
Is it Johnny Rico?
It is, yes, Johnny Rico, Casper Van Dien.
Oh my god! Damn it! Yes, that's his fucking name.
Like
Cool.
you
Yeah,
Awesome.
never gotten that. So
Yeah.
man,
No,
I picked a couple
Starship
good
Troopers is
ones.
worth a watch. You're gonna laugh your ass off with it. I highly suggest that movie. The first one's great, and it personally could stand alone. The second one's okay. The third one and the fourth and fifth suck
Oh man,
ass.
the third one was weird. Holy shit.
The fourth and fifth ones are animated, and it's poor animation style.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
just
Like I said, I haven't gotten around to
horrible.
seeing 4 or 5, but
No, I have once, and it's not worth the it's not worth the eye bleach that you're gonna want to put in your fucking eyes.
but yeah, no. Like
All
I
right,
see, like I
I've
see 1
got
through
me-
3, but
I've got me, my guy. I'm good. I've got my person.
I think you already gave it away. You have another dude again.
I'm trying not to give that away, but like, god damn it,
he just can't help it.
I can't.
Which that's fair.
Okay. So
Say I was stupid. So there is that.
point.
Actor, multiple or multifaceted,
No, straight actor.
movie, TV.
Films mostly. If he has done TV, I wouldn't know. Let me check for you guys real quick. I doubt it, but
Like if he has done TV, it's probably only been like maybe here and there.
Yeah.
Okay, so he does do TV. But they're kind of like under the radar, and it's mostly voiceover work. His film is mostly live actions.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Has this
And
actor portrayed a superhero at some?
Hey,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a superhero, but some of the films, some of the characters he's played superhero adjacent, like has powers,
Okay.
but not necessarily a superhero.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So like not like Marvel or DC or anything.
No,
Okay.
not
Gotcha.
like
Gotcha.
Is he still relevant?
Yeah, very, very relevant.
Like big time.
Okay.
Like, okay, he's been bouncing between A-list and B-list, but his name has been around. You'll know, you guys will know his name and the movies that he's been in.
Is he in a typical genre, or does he do like across the board?
Well, he's kind of got films across the board, but he's mostly a sci-fi guy. But these are sci-fi films you have seen, Ben. I can promise you that.
Are they
Has he been
sci-fi?
in a horror?
I was about to say, I'm guessing if they're sci-fi films that Ben have seen, I'm guessing I've seen them.
Most definitely. Horror comedy. Horror adjacent. Comedy mostly.
Okay, so it's not Ewan McGregor.
No.
Okay. So I was thinking Doctor Sleep.
Oh shit, that's right. He was. Fuck
He
yeah.
plays Danny Torrance.
Yeah, that's right. Shit. But no, it's not. It's not Ewan McGregor.
Sci-fi films that I have seen. Is it a Star Trek? Is he a Star Trek actor?
Yes.
Is he a Star Wars actor?
Yes.
Great.
He's been in both. But I will say, when it comes to Star Wars, you don't see his face. He plays a creature in one of the Star Wars films.
Okay.
This is, but
Is he mostly a voice actor? No, you said he's mostly live action.
No. He does a lot of voice, but it's again for TV. He's done voice for movies, but it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Are the sci-fi films that you're wishing me to seek Star Wars?
No. And it's
Okay.
not Star Trek either.
Well, I figured it wasn't Star Trek. Yeah. I was just making sure I'm not supposed to focus on Star Wars right now.
No, don't focus on Star Wars, because you're not going to get him in Star Wars. I'll tell you right now, the Star Wars film he appears in is 7, and it's for like a split second as a creature.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was trying to think, but
Yeah, he's credited in the film, but it's like at the bottom of the fucking credits. He's not one of the major guys in Star Wars.
and he's not one of the main characters in Star Trek either.
Oh no, he is.
Oh.
Sure.
Is it? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna know it off of Star Trek, right? There's no
Right.
way.
You might. I mean, you might, because I know you.
No, is it movies?
Yeah, yeah.
Is the movie like? Well, the movies I would know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is he one of the main actors in that movie? Is he in Into the Woods?
No, it's not Chris Pine.
Is he in American Horror Story?
I don't think so, but let me check.
I was about to say, is this like is he from the Calvin movies? Like,
Yes, Kelvin movies. He is from the
Okay.
Kelvin movies. No, he's not been in American Horror Story. It's not Quinto.
Has he been in other things other than those movies? Is that
Oh, yeah.
those just
No. He's been in quite a bit. He's also in one of the other biggest film franchises that just won't fucking die.
oh god damn it! What is his fucking name? Son of a bitch. Shit.
I'll accept the character from Star Trek, John.
It's fucking Scotty, you piece of shit.
It is Simon Pegg. It is Simon Pegg from
God
Mission
damn it! I
Impossible.
knew Pegg was in there somewhere.
The sci-fi movie I was referencing, though, Ben, for you would be Paul.
yeah.
And then the horror adjacent horror comedy be Shaun of the Dead.
Horror Jason, and then Kelvin movie. I'm like, oh, it's fucking Scotty, Shaun of the Dead.
But Simon Pegg. It's Simon Pegg.
God damn
Okay.
it!
Yeah. In Star Wars 7, in Episode 7, Force Awakens, he plays the dude that Rey steals the Millennium Falcon from. He plays that alien.
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah, I only found that out when I was watching a documentary on it, on the making of it, and they had Simon Pegg in it, and he goes, I've now been in my two favorite sci-fi franchises of all time. I've now played Star Wars and Star Trek, and I'm so cool. And I was like, that's dope. He is, I think, one of 4 actors that gets to say they were in both Star Trek and Star Wars. One of 4.
Who are the other 3?
A bunch of background alien guys from both Star Trek and Star Wars.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
One of them is my favorite background guy, who's played literally every alien in Star Trek from Next Generation on up to, I think, Enterprise. And then played some creatures in Star Wars 1, 2, and 3. I don't remember his name, but he's played a Romulan, a Vulcan, a Klingon, an Andorian. He's played them all.
He's literally been everywhere.
Yeah. If it's an alien species and we see more than one of them in Star Trek, he's been one of them.
Been everything.
But he typically has no lines.
He's been everything and done everyone.
Yeah. Hell, I think he was even the little green girl in the original series and fucked Kirk. I'm kidding.
Right? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I passed out there for a little bit. Like right
Okay, I
before
got
we
mine.
started the game, like I passed the fuck
Yeah.
out.
All right. Last one, because this podcast's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
All right. Actor, musician, model, what kind of celebrity are they?
All of the above, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much all of the above, I think.
Ooh, all of the above.
Mostly known for acting, though.
Mostly known for acting, though. Hmm. Are we going to be surprised that they've had a musical career?
Yes and no if you know anything about one of the movies he's in.
Hugh
I'm not
Jackman?
complaining. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm just. It's just.
Is it Hugh
Okay.
Jackman?
Huh?
Is it Hugh Jackman?
No.
Okay.
When is this actor male, female, non-binary?
Male.
Okay.
Now I'm having so much fun.
This is our last little bit.
Okay. I'm not complaining.
What genre?
I'm gonna get
Movies or TV?
Movie.
What genre?
Kind of a little bit of everything, honestly. Action, romance.
What would they mostly be known for, though? Again, a little bit of everything.
Action, fantasy.
Action, fantasy.
I would also say, but I would also still say romance. A little, literally a little bit of everything.
Okay. When this actor got his big break in film, was it in the romance section? Was he doing rom-coms?
Yes, not rom-com, I wouldn't say, but romance. Yes.
Romance, not rom-com. So that throws out Ryan Reynolds.
Right.
Yeah, it's not Ryan Reynolds.
Okay. What genre of film has he most recently been in?
Give me just a second.
It's just being super slow in general.
Okay. I would say, because my Wi-Fi is not working right now, I would say the movie that you would probably know as of recently would probably be Action.
Okay. Are they still relevant? Like, are they still? Is he still acting, or has he since retired?
I would say he's become more relevant.
Okay, so he's kind of gaining traction now.
Yes.
Okay.
For different reasons. No.
Like scandal reasons, or
No, just for like different roles. Like he's just getting different roles.
Okay. Is this Brendan Fraser?
No.
Okay. Well, no, that because that wouldn't have worked anyways, because his big break was technically Airheads and Indocino Man, and those were not romance whatsoever. So, when did he get his big break?
2008.
Chris Pratt.
No,
Robert Downey Jr.
no.
Okay. Because funny enough, before he was arrested and got his big break as Iron Man, he was doing romance movies.
Yep.
Okay. Oh wait, let's see what came out in 08. We had the Transformers franchises coming out around then. Of course, Iron Man. Is he in the MCU?
No.
No. Okay. So stay the fuck away from Marvel. Has he ever done TV before? You don't know. Scratch that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Because I just thought about it. No, this guy does not fit. Who I had does not fit. No. Scratch that.
But not that I know of, so don't focus on TV.
Okay.
If he has, it's been.
If he has, it's been very minuscule.
Right, like a guest appearance here and there on like a
Like
show.
you wouldn't know it off the top of your head.
Right. Like, oh, this guy was in Friends. Fucking where?
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. Is he in the Transformers franchise?
No.
No. Okay. Is he in one of the major franchise movies, such as like Fast and Furious, Mission Impossible, Jurassic?
He's definitely in a few franchises.
A few franchises. Okay. As a major star or kind of a side character? Or
Major
both?
star in both.
Major star in
both.
okay. In both franchises.
In both franchises.
Okay. Major franchises. Got his big break in 08. Fast and Furious was well underway before 08, so it could still be fast, but which one would have come out in 08? Is he in the Fast franchise?
No.
No. Okay, so yeah, not Fast. It wouldn't be Mission. It's not Mission, is it?
No.
Oh. John, what other film franchises came out in 08? Or at least got going in 08? Fuck. Has he ever played a character with superpowers? Holding.
Maybe not super.
Mm-hmm. This actor, does he play in a movie that would be within my top 10?
I wouldn't say so.
No.
Probably not. Definitely not your top 10. I feel like that'd be wild and crazy.
Okay. Do I give him the time of day? Do I give this actor the time of day?
I feel like given his most recent franchise, you do. But the franchise he started on, no. Maybe not.
The franchise he started on, I wouldn't have given a fuck. His most recent franchise, I'm in for.
At least when it came out.
Is this Glenn Powell?
Nope.
No. Okay. Am I on the right track with Glenn Powell in any way, shape, or form? Has he acted with Glenn Powell? No. Okay.
No, not that I know of.
So it's not Miles Teller either. Okay.
No.
Which knocks out the Top Gun franchise.
His first franchise is not action. I'll give you that.
It's not an action franchise.
It's not an action franchise.
Is it a horror franchise?
No. Horror themes, but not really, no.
Is it the Scary Movie franchise?
No.
No? Okay.
I keep thinking he's gonna get it, and I'm like, and then he doesn't, and I'm like, oh.
Horror themed franchise? Well, the first one?
There are themes of horror in it, but it is not horror.
It is not horror, but there are themes of horror in it.
There are There are elements to this movie that are seen in some horror movies. But it is not a horror movie. And I will die on that hill.
Okay, so this is a film that most people would put in the horror franchise, but doesn't necessarily belong. No. Okay.
No. If anybody puts this in the horror franchise, they should be locked away in a tower.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so his first franchise is not action. His second franchise is.
When did the second franchise come out?
2008.
No, the second one. His.
Oh.
Okay, so I totally forgot about another one.
Because we were on two different pages.
We were on two different pages. He's in 3 franchises. He's in 3 franchises.
Hmm.
Each one different.
Each one of them is a different fucking realm. Each
So
one.
we have an action one, a horror themed but not horror franchise.
No,
I would say supernatural elements.
Yeah, supernatural elements,
For
but
both.
not. Yeah, gothic elements, but not horror.
Did he act in the Addams Family?
No.
Fuck.
His second.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Is this Johnny Depp?
No. His
Damn.
second franchise. Okay, so his first franchise
Oh, I didn't.
is a supernatural romance. His second
Robert
franchise.
Pattinson.
There you go.
That's why I went fantasy.
God.
That's why I went fantasy action because I went Harry Potter.
Yeah, Twilight, and then I forgot about fucking Harry Potter
Mm-hmm.
because he's Cedric, and then Batman.
Well, doesn't Harry Potter technically come first? Wasn't he Cedric Diggory before he was
Yeah, he will.
Yeah,
Edward?
His break in it though because of
yeah. I still wouldn't say he got his break though until
Right. He definitely did
And we
not get his
didn't.
break as Cedric Diggory.
And that's what I
Yeah.
was like. We had started that conversation with the like, when did he get it? Like, what was his breakout role? And it was definitely Twilight.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for
Okay.
him, it's definitely
Harry Potter
Twilight.
helped it, but it was Twilight.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. That was a good one. Oh man, I enjoyed the fuck out of this game. I really did.
Mhm.
But all right, guys, thank you for joining us for another episode of Nerdstown. I am your mayor. We've got another good episode coming next week with some more juicy shit, I'm sure. I don't even know what it is yet, but I'm sure it's going to be good. So we'll see you next time. This is your mayor, and I'm signing off for the night.